long cheese for the cam, nigga. See a smile on the gram, they caught me slipping. I'm that nigga. Right? Fame for the young, just cut the check. Let me rap, nigga. Rap, nigga. Gravitas, now I'm a traveling smack dealer. Get all Jenny Lamb butcher. This is like the confessional of a lyrical career criminal. Success minimal, cause I won't. Whoa, I get caught up in that shit every fucking time. Yo, y'all know what it is, man. Welcome back to Pantha Politix Podcast Network. I am Seven Da Pantha, aka the Carolina Hurricane Ridiculous Slang, aka your baby mama's favorite rapper, aka Pie Strickland, if you getting the point. And of course, you know what it is, man. You see the logo in the corner. You heard the intro. You know what it is. It's Side Barz, nothing but the real raw dog shit over here. You know I don't bring you nothing but the dope over here, fam. And today ain't no different. If you heard Gravitas, then you already know this guy. and if you pay attention to the pod and you heard Boomerang, then you heard this guy too. But I would be remiss with these being my brothers if I did not properly introduce them to y'all. So, Pantha Politix Network family, please show some love to my brothers, Tuscon and Lazurus. Oh man. Yes, sir. Oh, you know what? I think I got some pseudo clapping. Wait, I got some pseudo clapping on here. Yeah, let's do it. Oh.
There it is. Hey. Little round of applause, man.
Now, as I was saying before we got started, Laz has already, Laz was on with y'all mean once. Laz actually came on Pantha Politix one night when I was at my mom's crib. He slid by the crib. So we're gonna start.
That's right. Yes. Rest in peace to mom, man.
True indeed. Rest in peace. So, I got you. I told you I was gonna get Tuscon on here, didn't I? And here we are. Here we are. That's so Tuscon, yes, my man. Let's get the people some background on you real quick. First and foremost, you're from Brooklyn, correct?
I was born in Brooklyn, yes.
Born in Brooklyn. So why Tuscon?
No, Tuscon's my real name. It's legit my real name. It's my middle name. Part of my middle name.
Y'all see that look? I just learned some shit along with y'all.
Yeah.
I just learned some shit along
real
with
name,
y'all.
no gimmicks.
Okay. Yeah.
You dig? I love that. Okay, so last, I don't think I asked you. Where does your name come from? I mean, I know who Lazurus is, but I'm saying, like, what made you choose that as a hip hop name?
Well, in my family, all the firstborn males are named Benjamin for like 13 generations. It goes back a long time, even like into slavery. It goes into all the firstborn males are named Benjamin. And in my generation, I'm Benjamin. And it was going to be that no matter what. To the point, if I was a girl, my dad said he's going to name me Benjamina. You know what I mean? It was just going to be Benjamin. So that's crazy, right? But anyway, like when it comes down to it, get to the hospital. Long story short, I died. You know what I mean? For like a little while. And next thing you know, I was alive again. Long story short. And they were like, you should name this kid Lazurus, man. He literally came back from the dead. And they were like, well, if we didn't already have a name that was, predestined for generations, we would go with that. But he's going to be Benjamin. But they always called me Laz, you know what I mean? So we're coming up. I had some other rap names that were kind of like, fake rap names. But I decided to go with like either Benjamin or Lazurus, since that's kind of my real thing anyway, you know what I mean? And Lazurus is a real name, you know what I mean? It's not like my name is like Immortal Technique or something like that, you know what I mean? Exactly. Lazurus could be your real name. And no offense to Immortal Technique, I'm just saying, but like, it's not a word.
All offense to Immortal Technique, but it's a whole different conversation. We ain't gonna do that right now. We ain't gonna do that right now. It's about y'all right now. We ain't gonna do that right now. He don't want no smoke. Yeah. Don't want no smoke.
I wouldn't say that. I just use him as a name because his name is it's always been funny to me because it's like, yo, how do you tell people, like when you're picking your name, I think you gotta think about all the different circumstances your name can come up in. You know what I mean? Right. That's why I think it's funny. Some of these 90s guys, like here you are with Drew Barrymore, she got to say ghost-faced killer. She has to say that. You know what I'm saying? On daytime television. You know what I mean? If you chose it today, you probably wouldn't pick that. You know what I mean? But I think that. But let me ask you, how did you pick Seven Da Pantha? How did you come up with that?
Actually, it's crazy because I was in a rap group called The Nobodies, and my name was Apocalypse the Mindbender at the time. And people kept telling me Apocalypse the Mindbender.
Okay.
And people kept telling me there's a whole lot of people ain't gonna be able to say or spell your fucking name. And I was like, right. So then my alias was Seven Signs. So I was like, I could just be Seven, you know what I'm saying? But then I tried to trademark the name and it was already trademarked. So I said, well, wait, what else go with that? And my father was a Black Panther, you know what I'm saying? My mind state always kind of like that. So like I was like, Seven Da Pantha. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So I went with it. If I thought about it like y'all thought about it, I just went with Malik. But like since illegal was already out, I didn't really want to do that. But you know what I'm saying? Now this is something I've been curious about. And I actually I don't think I actually asked you this last time, Laz. I think we just dove right into what y'all was working on at the time. So I'm gonna ask both of y'all. Like, what was the and I just started kind of asking people this question. We always know about the Coogee Rap, Big Daddy Kane, Slick Rick. Those are all kind of influences for most of us. But like, who was some of the local people around you that kind of were like the catalyst for you actually picking the mic up and getting to it? Whoever want to go first, no matter.
Well, I'll just go Tucson. I've been talking a lot. Go ahead, Tucson.
For me, it would be my mom. Like my mom was the first MC that I knew. And
wow.
So, isn't that crazy?
So that was like the my first exposure to hip hop, like her and my uncle Junie. You mean? And when I moved to Raleigh, I would say not necessarily influenced me, but I definitely was like hearing cats like Phonte and like Savvy. You mean when I first got to Raleigh or whatever? There was a lot of cats that was just dumb. Kazi. It was just like
Sav, you next, nigga. Sav, you next.
Like Josie Mo, cats like that or whatever that were just nice that I that I always respected. But man, like I exist wherever the culture is gonna exist, man. That's honestly what it is. That's where I draw everything from. It's just my love from it. You know?
True indeed. And the way you rap, I can tell like that. Like the first time I heard you rap, I was just like, whoa. Wait a minute. Tell him to do that again. Don't do that again. Oh man. Now, Laz, I know you born and raised Raleigh. Like who were some of the local influences for you as you were coming up in the hip hop game?
That's a good question, man. I really liked that's a really good question. There was a guy that I went to school with. His name is Capital P. He kind of like I don't want to say taught me how to rap, but he taught me how to rap straight up. I was garbage before I met this guy. He was a senior, I was a freshman, and I was coming out of high school. There's a guy, not high school, I was coming out of middle school. There's a rapper right here named Billy Duchess. We went to the same middle school, and we were like the only rappers. It was like doing magic, you know what I'm saying? Like we were the only people that could rap. So they would always come get us. We would always be fake battling, but neither one of us was super nice. We were just the only people that could do the shit, you know what I mean? So when I get to high school with some real motherfuckers, I was in there like, where the rappers at? Bring me more food, you know what I mean? And I ran into a goddamn buzzsaw with these guys, you know what I mean? Some of these dudes were real killers, and it really sharpened me up. They respected like my nerve, you know what I'm saying? They respected the just, the showmanship of it. Like I'm looking at people in the eye, I'm bringing in people from other tables. You know what I'm saying? Man, the nigga in the red shirt, no. You know what I'm saying? All that, you know what I mean? Kind of, they're like, yo, you really, if you just tighten this shit up, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they would always call me on the phone. This is back when you had to pay for minutes, you know what I'm saying? We had to wait till 7, you know what I mean? Till 9:30 for some carriers. And they would just rip me apart, bro. They spend the whole time just rapping at me, just ripping my head off. This Capital P is a guy named Raheem. I don't even think this guy's rap anymore. I talk to Cap sometime. But when I got like into the world of it, Nine Deuce was doing that thing. There was a guy named 200 doing his thing.
I battled 200.
You battled 200. 200's that nigga, bro. He was like, I battled him one time, and the guy after me got it way worse. Some other nigga walked up. He kind of just like took the attention. He went on that nigga. He was like, I can't remember. He said, "Yeah, your rims gleaming, but your Tim's leaning." He said, "Oh, just off the top of the head talking to this other nigga." I'm like, I'm glad I didn't catch that. But he's one of them. Shook the crow before he got locked up. A lot of these niggas, man, just the street on that side of the rap. When I got into like the NC hip hop side of it, it wasn't even really that yet, but it was kind of like the Justice League. Most probably Snub Nose crew, 21 something.
Oh yeah. 21st records, yeah.
21st records.
Yeah, Josie and Shelly B and all them. Yeah. And you had X1 with like Beyond and all these niggas. You remember them?
Oh shit.
So like these guys were like, they really recognize, like, here we are, some high school guys. I'm out here with my whole 12th grade class. It's like 600 18-year-olds. And they gonna book us, you know what I mean? We got big X's on our hands because we too young. But they like, bro, 600 motherfuckers, but you gotta let these guys in. You know what I mean? So we kind of like just bogarted in the spot. And they really respected it. And they would just show us love, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I got really lucky. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those Justice League guys, Legacy, EA Flow, they were kind of in a space where they didn't have to give a fuck. You know what I mean? And they did, even if it wasn't helpful to them in the long run and, you know, wise to their, you know, career as far as that goes, they still decided to do it. You know what I'm saying? I hate to be like that, you know what I'm saying? But they hey, real recognize real. And I show love to them niggas, bro, because they stepped out there and they paid for it. But they stepped out there, you know what I mean? For and it helped the scene, bro. It made it bigger than just those 3 or 4 crews. It was like 15, 16 crews, you know what I mean? And that's what makes the scene. So like during that time, Savvy showed me a lot of love. Kazi, Superstition. Before I started rapping for real, Superstition was, I'm like, Superstition. Superstition led me to you. You led me to AP. I was like, golly, these motherfuckers are nice. I was scared to listen to y'all's album because it looked so demonic on the front. I'm like, oh my God, man. What these niggas ain't handing me and fucking. but I played that shit. I'm like, oh.
I remember that night. We was at the Underground in Chapel Hill.
Yeah.
I bought Alienation from Laz that night. I never forget, yo. I bought Alienation from Laz that night. We got in the car to drive back to Winston. I wouldn't listen to nothing else. I played it all the way through. It was like, yo, let's listen. I was like, no, play it again.
Right.
I gotta say this now. Before we continue this interview, let me get this fucking cough drop out. I gotta say this now before I continue this interview. And I mean this when I say this. There are very few people that I can say are the best of or the most of or whatever of anything that I know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even though when a nigga like who the dopest MC you know, I'll say Superstition. Oh, the dopest MC I know personally. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But someone asked me once before, they said, I need you to give me who's the best rapper that you heard rap off the top of your head and you can't say yourself. Off the top of the head and you can't say yourself. I said, Tucson, easy. Mm-hmm. They was like, ooh, interesting. They said, okay. So if you took all the elements of an MC, if you own a record label, you could sign one person, but they got to be able to do it all because you got to build everything off this person. Who would it be? I said, Lazurus. I don't even have to think about that. Because from the moment I first listened to Alienation, I said, this guy has got to be the most complete MC I've ever heard.
That means a lot.
There's nothing that
means a lot to me, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You,
I want to give flowers while y'all here because, like, I've watched so many people go. You know what I'm saying? Watch so many people go. There's a yay and a detriment to being 50 years old. Yeah, I made it a whole lot longer than a lot of people, but I also seen I had to watch all them other people not make it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure I give flowers while I got the opportunity to do so, man. I absolutely positively like. Listen, Pantha Politix Network family. Listen, this ain't no glazing shit. This ain't cause these my brothers. This is real MC shit. Because they know me. I don't pull no punches. I don't pull no punches. If I thought you was trash,
not one time. Never. That's a fact.
If I thought you was trash, I say it. But I don't think so. So like, you know what I'm saying? So now we talk about crews. I'm glad you brought up crews. Yeah. Explain to me how 1100 Hunters came to be. And it really seemed like it's 1100, y'all know.
It just might be, man.
There are millions. No, honestly, it started. L. Jones was kind of the foundation of it, right? No doubt. So in the beginning, there was L. Jones, Ghost Dog, myself, Satiro, and Esco, right? We all did shows. We all had solo things that were going on. Ghost and I were battling. Ghost was in the battle scene and was dropping albums. Satiro was doing stuff as well. Esco was doing his own thing, but we just like kind of clicked over that hip hop shit and Jones being at the center of it, right? No doubt. So years go on and it's like it develops into a brotherhood to where it's much more than rapping. Now it's like we're seeing each other through life stuff. You know what I mean? And it just happens like it kind of morphed into this thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we acquired new members along the way, you know what I mean? And it's always been more than rap with us. You know what I mean? There's a lot of crews that were dope together and they don't rap together anymore. You know what I'm saying? Our group isn't built just off the rhymes. It's built of our love of the culture and just a brotherhood of seeing each other through some of the realest shit that we've been through as men. You know what I mean? So it's really
That's
tight.
really what it is.
Yeah. If I never rapped again, you know what I mean? I'm godfather to some of their children. You know what I mean? Like,
That's a fact.
I'm uncle to their children. You know what I mean? That goes further than we doing this music. You know what I mean?
That's supposed to be. Hell yeah.
So, yeah. So that's what it is with us. The people, the diversity of it is what I've always loved. You know what I mean? None of us sound the same. You mean? And all of us appreciate each other's skill set. Laz does things that the rest of us can't do. I do things that they can't do. Live does things that the rest of us can't do. There's always, you know what I mean? But it fits together. Yeah. This
Jesus.
Yeah.
Y'all are crazy, yo. That whole crew is nuts.
Even though he's got an elbow coming and he knows why. But
he got a couple of them coming in that case. Then you know why I got one for you too.
Off the top rope,
bro. The people, the bona fide people's elbow.
That's right. Yeah, the black people's elbow.
You heard me?
Yeah, throw the fist and then drop the elbow.
That was the foundation.
Boom. That's it.
No doubt. I think
I feel like it's just like an Avengers, man. It's really what's going on.
Yep.
Everybody got their own crew. Everybody got their own thing going on. And here comes fucking Thanos. So it's like, all right, well, let's just work together and beat this motherfucker. And that's what it really is, bro. When you start seeing all the different people and how they move, put it like this. At one point, Tucson needed a mic. One of the guys reached out to another one of the guys and said, yo, Tucson needs a mic. That guy, I guess, has a bunch of studio equipment. Sent Tucson a mic, sight unseen. Sent him some other shit, the cord and everything. They see, need a tripod pop filter. Sent. Need a laptop. Sent. That ain't nothing to do with rap. That ain't nothing to do with how good you are as an MC. This is we brothers, man. We brothers. And most recently, the big Thanos recently was Tucson's heart condition. He spoke on that briefly. I don't know if that was part of the main show, but Tucson is a motherfucking survivor. I hate to put it like that, but that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that motherfucker beat death. And I saw that bitch with my own two eyes. I looked at death in the face. And that motherfucker was like, I came to get your brother. The nigga said, not today. You know what I mean? Everybody was scared. He won't scared. You know what I mean? And they gave all the rest of us hope. You know what I'm saying? It made motherfuckers who had quit rap, motherfuckers who had given up on their dream, motherfuckers just kind of falling out. Not in a bad way, but just out of contact with each other, raising babies, living life, doing shit. Here's fucking Thanos. And everybody, niggas grab their hammers, grab their shield, get this man a shield. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
no doubt.
So I was like in that moment, I'm like, bro, if my brother come up out this shit, I gotta stop bitching and just really give it a fighting chance. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. And if whatever I gotta do to make that happen is what I gotta do to make that happen. That's all of us felt the exact same way. You know what I mean? So that's what the project's.
I've been kind of upset with Laz. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've been kind of upset with Laz. Because when I tapped Laz to ask if he wanted to be on the album, he was like, word, you know. Picked the beat out. I was like, yeah, this one. And then when he sent it back, it was more than just the verse. And I was like, wow. And he was like, yo, man, I'm inspired. I'm ready to do some shit. I was like, word. So then he dropped the single. He dropped the single not too long after I put Gravitas out. And I was like, word. And it went quiet.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, God damn it, Lazarus.
Well, I'm good for that, man. I know. Bro, I got to tighten up on that shit, bro. That's the thing. I admit that. You're right. The thing is with me, I have a lot of I don't know what it is. I got like a lot of focus. You know what I'm saying? And when something has my focus, I be focused on that shit, whether it be good or bad. Sometimes like some negative shit can take all that, and I just be like locked in on that shit. You know what I mean? And ain't no music coming out after that. So in between that time, like my grandma got sick, so I was locked in on my grandma. You know what I mean? Making sure her diet plan was right, making sure she's getting back and forth to, you know what I mean, medications. In that time, Tucson had something going on. In that time, my dad had something going on. In that time, dealing with, you know, baby mama drama, you know what I'm saying? Kids going to school, all this type of shit. And to be honest, these are the things that I should have been rapping about. These are topics that motherfuckers go through, and they should be broached. It ain't just like hibbity hop matching words up. We like trying to heal the people. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to move forward. You know what I'm saying? So I think that like seeing that, the Tucson thing really put things in perspective. Like they brought the chaplain in talking about 5% on the heart, making arrangements. Does he have how are we gonna get this shit from Charlotte? I'm like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like that's insane. If we come up out this bitch, I'm not letting nothing distract us anymore. And that was the energy. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, with Tucson,
Feelings.
I've been kind of hard on these. I want to, that's, you know, I regret some of it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that same energy where it's like, Grandma, you gonna live. That same energy where it's like, Pops, you coming out of this fucking cancer spot. You're not gonna be on this colostomy bag forever. That same energy where it's like, Tucson, you're not gonna die today, bro. It's the same energy like, we're gonna fucking make this rap shit happen, bro. These niggas is not better than us. They don't have more time in the day than us. They don't have better shows than us. They can't pick better beats than us. They ain't prettier than us. None of that shit. Just got more money and they suck more dick. And that's it. So once we all get our head in the game and stop bullshitting and stop making excuses, I feel like there's nothing that can stop us. And I feel that way, but not just because we crew, but just because we men and we've been battle tested. You see what I'm saying?
Facts. And
So-
we're still here.
And we still here, bro.
Yo,
See,
you just made me think about something I want to ask too. And two, I'll start with you, Laz. If you got something to add to this, because I know all of us have a different perspective on this simply because of our journey in the music business.
Let me ask you something really, really quick before you jump in. How do we share this link? How can we share this on like our platforms and stuff? Like, how can I put this to my people who want to see something like this?
Oh,
Like, are we live right
now?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're not live right now. We're not live right now.
Oh, okay, all right.
I
Okay.
always record these type of things in case somebody say something, and then later they be like, "Hey,
Oh, okay.
I said that thing. Can we take that out of it?" You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
feel you, okay.
I got you.
That's good to know. I might be a little more reckless now that I know that. I was trying to play it smooth, bro. I was protecting the names, protecting the innocent.
Ain't nobody innocent, man. We too old for that shit.
That's
yeah.
right.
Here's my question, and I think, and I said, like I said, all of our journeys have been different, so I think our view on this may be slightly different, but I think we'll all have some similarities in how we see it. As you were beginning to make the transition to say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna seriously do this thing. I'm gonna seriously do this thing. At what point did there not necessarily being a quote unquote music industry, so to speak, in North Carolina? And some of the things that you had to fight against because of that. How much of a fight was that for you? And at what point did you say, you know what, fuck that, we just gonna do it this way?
Well, for me personally, it was never about it. I'd never wanted to, and anybody that knows me knows this. I never wanted to be, my goal in hip hop, honestly, at first when I was a kid, I wanted to be in a part of the Zulu Nation, right? That was my goal when I was a kid. I just loved hip hop culture so much. I just wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to absorb so much of it. The idea of being a rapper in the game and getting a record deal, it was a cool concept. And I don't get me wrong, every rapper worth his weight wants to, get paid for what he does. You know what I mean? But my focus literally was, how can I add to the culture? And because it was so prevalent in my life that the other shit just didn't matter to me. So when I ran up against roadblocks, whether it would be gatekeepers or whatever, whether it was by myself or with the 1100, it never really fazed me. It was one of those things where it's just like, what's meant for me is gonna be for me. You know what I'm saying? You decide at some point, what's your focus? What is this? Do you really want to be a rapper, or do you want to push the culture forward? Like, what do you really want to do? You can do both, but what is your main focus now? What are you more passionate about? And for me, the option has always been, I'm more passionate about pushing the culture forward. That's the reason why we started the ciphers. That's the reason why, that's the most important thing to me. And
all the stuff, Shakedown Street, Sunday Night Sessions, all of that. The Green Street Beatdown, all of that was just trying to push the culture forward. Wasn't nobody trying to make no money off of these guys. It was just to show that there is industry out here. You know what I'm saying? We just got to bring the money. But the soul is here, and it's always been here. And I think we're really lucky in that regard, bro. Like, it's kind of like being an untapped resource, being a hidden gem. Some of these spots, I really feel like it just cannot happen from. I don't give a fuck what happens. It just can't happen. But North Carolina, bro, like we have a team and like all the different, then we'll have a baseball team, but that Bull Durham might as well be, there's a movie about them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? They got the Jackie Robinson shit hanging up out there. So it's like, there's a lot of legacy out here of success. There just hasn't been a lot of hip hop legacy success out here. And I feel like in our time, I don't want to say we've made it happen, you know what I'm saying? But if I call a guy, he can call J. Cole. If I call a guy, he can call Rhapsody. You know what I'm saying? We're one track. The top girl and the top dude are right from our fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it happened during our time frame. It happened while we were in charge. It didn't happen while the no offense. It didn't happen while the other people was in charge or the people before them. You know what I'm saying? It's not because they couldn't do it. It's just because the industry wasn't, they hadn't had proof of concept. You know what I'm saying? When they started seeing that all of us were working together, like we're putting out mixtape. I don't want to say they weren't, but like it seemed like if you weren't down with one of them 3 or 4 crews, you were gonna have a tough time. You know what I'm saying? When we came out, we doing that Shakedown Street. That wasn't for us. That was for everybody. That cipher is not for us. You know what I'm saying? And in that, we kind of got more. It gave people more life. You know what I'm saying? They started seeing like, yo, these motherfuckers aren't trying to come up on us. They started looking at us like OGs, like asking us advice and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we were in a place to even give it to them. You know what I'm saying? But like it's just because when we had the ball, we passed the ball. We showed how to get buckets out here instead of gatekeeping on the rock. And I think with that, you start seeing a motherfucker like J. Cole be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always, he ain't the first one to be nice. He's just the first one to have the community, you know what I'm saying? To have more than just his team supporting him.
Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Do J. Cole not, especially when he be on his, I've said this before and people gave me hell about it. I said, y'all, listen to me. You know what J. Cole is? And they was like, what? I said, J. Cole is diet superstition. J. Cole is diet superstition. If you think about it, he did the Williams. It was too much to ask. I want to be. That sound like some Cole shit, maybe, but like, but super different though. Like Cole, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying he ain't nice. He's super nice, but he ain't super nice.
That's crazy. Yo, that's wild.
That's wild.
What a play on words. He's the fruit of that tree. Like all of us are fruit of that. I'm fruit from superstition. Straight up, Dan Johns, you niggas like this. I was paying attention. What's my boy's name? Median. A couple of these motherfuckers, I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I can always see what's about to be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with some other opportunities, these could be the voices, like a median type guy. I'm not saying he's dumb, nice, super nice, but the whole thing, the look that he had the hair back then, he did the skate shit. I can see how we could sell this shit. Same thing with you and AP. I'm like, oh, I can see how we could sell this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm always thinking like that. Like, it's just now that they're getting like J. Cole took all that shit you're talking about, that superstition shit, that nervous wreck shit, all that shit from the guys he was around, like the away team, you know what I'm saying? Like different little things. He just took all them different pieces and just put it into a thing. And his own, not taking away from him, his own shit too. But he's an amalgamation, same way I am, same way Tucson. We're all like amalgamations. So like I said, I love to see that for him because I remember what them conversations was like before it popped off. I remember him being a therapist. I remember him wanting to change his name. I remember him begging for beats from motherfuckers. And I remember once it started popping, niggas want to send him beats. And he got them frisbee that shit out the window. Like, they don't send me no fucking beats now, nigga. I make my own beats. You know what I'm saying? But straight up, just on some spite shit. He won't even really. So I respect all of that. But I do think that just from the mind frame of the motherfuckers at the helm now gave a space for niggas like him to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think it's going to keep being like that too. Because them motherfuckers, they know they can't eat out here without us, bro. They know they can't. You see them at the Cypher. You see them everywhere we are. They got to stay next to the fire to keep warm. That's it.
Hell yeah. You better believe that shit. Better believe it. Hey, so what was your most memorable battle?
Ooh.
For those of y'all that don't know, Tucson is a certified hatchet man. Don't get your head chopped out here. Do not get your head chopped out here. What? But tell me, I gotta know because I know I've only, you know what I'm saying? I never had the luxury of the opportunity to watch you actually in a battle scenario. But every time I heard you rap, I was like, he sound like he ready to cut somebody's head off. So
he is.
I don't know, man. It's probably either there was a guy battled in Wilmington. Patchwork was his name. So that might have been my hardest one because that was in his hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm talking about he lived in this place in Wilmington called Creekwood. And I'm talking about it's got to be 80 to maybe 100 people out there, bro. Like, it's just me and my cousin. I mean, so that might have been the hardest one. As far as the triangle is concerned, Ghost Dog is the only person to beat me twice.
Ghost is tough.
Oh shit.
Ghost smoked me both times. And it wasn't even like I had an off night. It was none of that. Like, and I'm not saying that that's because that's my brother. You know what I mean? I'm telling you because it's real. The truth. Yeah. I brought my hatchet to both battles. Now I've beat him a lot more. You know what I mean? But those two, he's the one person to beat me twice, and both times he smoked me. Like, it wasn't even close. You know what I mean? So probably I'd say that. Yeah. Or Jay Black. Jay Black. I battled Jay Black at the Black Flower.
That motherfucker. I went to high school with Jay Black.
I will always
He's one
have
of them guys.
much respect for that dude, bro. When I'm telling you, I'm throwing haymakers at this, and this is off the top. You know what I mean? You know how it was back in that day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm throwing haymakers at Jay Black, and he is eating them shits, bro. Like, not phased at all. So when I finally got a reaction out of him, I was like, I got to go in for the kill now, or I'm getting mopped in here. You mean? But those might have been the hardest ones. Yeah.
Yo, that's wild. And the even wilder part about that to me is when I think about it. When I think about not only all of the people who ended up battling each other, but also how we ended up coming. Like, dog, like I don't think people understand when they see that hashtag NC hip hop. These three individuals you see on the screen was a big part of helping bring that movement to the forefront. And a lot of other people that y'all
that's no joke.
Carolina, we was the engine that made that go because niggas was fractionalized and wasn't fucking with each other and all this other shit. And we was like, nah, fuck that. Niggas is dope. We get ready to go fuck with the dope niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I salute to Ignite Minds. Ignite Minds with and he helped bring this thing together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
and imagery too. And
imagery too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You already know.
Oh, as a matter of fact, crazy story about that. Even before the night that we met you in AP, we had seen you on stage with Superstition at Raleigh Music Hall. We did a show at Raleigh Music Hall in Raleigh. You got on stage with Super. I remember that bill that night. It was us, N1 Platoon, and Blunt Harvey.
Oh,
Raleigh Music Hall. That's the first time I ever saw you personally on stage. And I remember I'm standing beside another 1100 brother, Royal Entry. Shout out to Royal.
Royal, what up, bro?
I'm standing with 11 with Royal Entry and Ghost Dog, and all three of us got our mouths completely dropped. We like, yo, who is this dude? So fast forward years later, we do the show at Rally Point that night in Cary because of Igniting Imagery. Me, you, Ghost Dog, AP, and Live. The cypher spitting outside after the show. Oh my god!
The cypher after the show was way more exciting than the show. I mean, the show was dope too. But like,
that cypher that night,
it's always like that. Yep.
Yeah, man.
And that kind of became my thing too,
man. I feel bad now because like, I hear a lot of my brothers that like in the same age range that be like, oh yeah, man, like I ain't been in a cypher in 10 years, and I'm like, why? Like you've been making music this whole time. You've been doing shows this whole time. You've been around other rappers this whole time. Why you ain't been in no cypher? You know what I'm saying? And they just like, it just don't hold no excitement for me no more. And I'm like, nah, it's something else to it. Like, I feel like me personally, and this ain't no shot at none of y'all. If y'all watch this or y'all hear this, ain't no shot at you, but I just need to be completely honest about how I feel about that. Because of the experiences I had with these brothers and so many other people, I almost feel like you gave too much to the industry and lost some of what you had with the culture because you invested so much on the other side. And you didn't keep it balanced like you should have. So I mean that's just my observation, and I'm sorry again. This ain't about me. This ain't about my opinions right now. But I just felt like I needed to say that.
It is about your opinions. Hell yeah, it is. I think you might be right about that. I also think that like I think everybody has like an image of like perfection that they're trying to maintain, and I think that maybe freestyling might step against that perfect image that they have. And I think that's what people like. People like that you fuck up and gather it back. I've seen me personally. There's a guy here named Tab One from Cooley High. He's one of the best freestylers out here too.
What up, Tab?
I've seen him personally fuck up a bunch of verses. I'm not saying he fucks up verses. I'm not saying it like that. But I've seen him fuck up verses because I know him. I've seen him perform enough. But he's so sharp of a freestyler that he can just keep the sound. And I ain't gonna lie, some of them freestyle, I'm like, bro, you need to swap that last date out. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's just a little harder than what you wrote. You know what I'm saying? But he's just so competent with that shit that he can, his mind, because sometimes when your mind's going, you can't get it back. You're like, bro, I'm going, and the beat's still going. If you don't have something, you're gonna lose the crowd. It's all this shit. It's like, there's nothing else like that, really. You know what I mean? When you're really in that zone. So he can clock in, and that kind of gave me a lot of like, it gave me like a lot of purpose on my like, I got some work to do in that space, especially hanging out with like Tucson and Twiz, Jay Black, these guys. These motherfuckers be freestyling. And I can freestyle too, but these motherfuckers can really freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like no mistakes, their breath placements in the right, like they line their punches right. It's almost like they're thinking in the future and speaking in the past. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
for real. So like,
yeah, I be feeling like when you really in the zone freestyling, it feels like that for real. Like I already knew I was gonna say this. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right. No shit. So just imagine if you're not that. You're sitting here with these guys, and now you're supposed to rap next because you was on the bill. You may not can do that shit. So now you don't want to do it. And there's enough of them motherfuckers because these guys, they didn't. like they started off doing shows and shit. Like their first attempts at this shit was on Spotify. And I mean, their first attempts at this shit was on major distributing platforms. Their first song ever. You know what I'm saying? Like the first time they ever did a show, they opened it up for like Big Crit or somebody, opening up for NLE Chopper. You know what I'm saying? Like they first, just cause they in town, they got a little buzz in the area. And now he come to town, now you open it up, you got 30,000, 15,000, 20,000. You're not really ready. You know what I'm saying? You haven't done none of them small joints, you ain't got your breath right yet, and you can't freestyle. I think with that, now that everybody's watching every move you make, you can't make no mistakes. So like your freestyle, they spitting written rhymes. And they barely, they can't even remember that shit. They got their phone out. So that's what I'm saying. Like I think embarrassment is a big part of it. When you talk about how come the freestyle ain't there no more. But I think if that's the case, then you should just get the fuck out the way. You don't have to rap. You can just stop. Like if you can't do the stuff that's necessary to do the job, then just stop doing the job, bro. We saw the song that you made, and we like it. We danced to it, and now get the fuck on, bro. Like let the rappers, let the real motherfuckers who had to go through this shit and love this shit and practice this shit and lose. Tucson just named like 3 or 4 losses he took, and that motherfucker don't take no losses. But the reason why he don't take no losses is because he had to battle motherfuckers he lost against. And the motherfuckers so afraid to lose. They're so afraid to take a loss. They're so afraid to put their money up and lose their money that they don't even battle. They are tag teaming battle. They freestyling battle. Ain't no beats. That's just like theater. It's like a play almost. That's not, I won't say it's not hip hop, but like nigga, like if you can't do the shit the way you're supposed to do it, then go to theater school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what's crazy? You just fucked me up with that. I have never heard it explained that way, but now that you said it, I'm like, God damn, he got a fucking point.
They just can't do it, man. All the battle rappers gonna want to say some shit now, I'd imagine. But not saying they can't rap, but it's saying that element of, right. I'm like, we're talking about in for real though, like in what they like about the Eminem movie. What's the name of that shit? 8 Mile. Yeah. They talking about your goddamn boots. They starting to grow roots. How am I gonna write about your boots growing roots? It wouldn't even work on the beat. It's the who's lined of it anyway, the improv of it, which makes it feel alive.
Yeah, no doubt. It's
like it's a living thing. Like we participating. Someone can say a word, now you incorporate that word. Construction worker, your truck's up. Like, oh shit, it's like fire, moving, natural. When people see that it's synthetic, like this is paper fire that's organized, it's the same loop. It goes hot this way, there's a big one this way, and there's a blue flame. It's not live no more. And you lose some of that. And I think that's really the problem. Motherfuckers makes like it's too many white listeners or it's too commercial or it's too pop. It ain't that. It's that the participants aren't real hip hop lovers. You know what I'm saying? They don't really love the craft. They aren't from the shit. They just see it as a come up because they didn't want to go to school or learn a trade. And they just think this is an easy way, no resistance way to swim upstream. For real. And it's muddied the waters. It's made it hard for niggas who's really about this shit to function. It's cheapened the craft too. Right now, you spend $10, you can get every song in the world. What kind of shit is that, bro?
They're right there at your fingertips. Right there at your fingertips.
What kind of shit is that? And how I'm supposed to eat with that? How's Beanie Man? Pick anybody. How's Jay-Z? How's any of these motherfuckers supposed to eat when I can spend $10? You told me Napster was a piece of shit. Fuck Napster. They're stealing the songs, man. You're stealing. Oh, you just charged $10 for Napster. You charged me $10. You didn't shut it down. You just put a new name on it and charged me for it. And then gave me less money. They cheapened the culture. Yeah. We sold the culture, bro. We sold it. We gave it up. They cheapened the shit, and now we like, what happened? How come niggas want to freestyle? Bro, they're like, I ain't freestyling for no money, bro. Ain't no money in that. That's how they think. Meanwhile, all their favorite MCs are freestyle. You sit around, you see, we talk about rest in peace, John Forte. He's sitting here with cannabis and these niggas freestyling.
Yes. Yes.
Niggas don't know them niggas for real, but we remember that freestyle at that point. You know what I'm saying? And then we start knowing them niggas. Niggas didn't know DMX like that at that moment.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But they recognize that freestyle. Oh shit. Even when he was with Jay-Z, them niggas pinstripes across your windpipe. They back in the stage freestyling with each other. You know what I'm saying? And these are the top niggas, the best niggas. They're not too big to go in the back and free. And another nigga, I don't even remember his name, like somebody that was just with them, little red jacket. They let him hop in the cypher. And he killed that shit. He's rapping with Jay-Z and DMX. He wasn't too big, he wasn't too small. It's just, can you rap, nigga, hop in? That's that for the love shit. We from this shit. That shit's gone, bro. That's nigga's favorite part of the DVD. I think that's what needs to come back, bro. And I think shit like this is the reason why this year was proof of that. There was a Big L album this year, nigga. That's crazy. There was a Slick Rick album. What the fuck? It's time again. And it came back around the whole world. And here we go. They want to hear Malice.
We got a brand new Mobb Deep album this year.
Brand new Mobb
Deep verses we ain't never heard.
Bro, one of them niggas dead, bro. That's what I'm saying. What? We had 2 dead niggas drop albums. We over here sitting on our ass.
3.
That's how I feel about it. Yeah, 3 dead niggas and dropped albums. And Live 7 in Tucson. I mean, we just sitting on our ass. Last Tucson 7 over here just bullshitting. What? We got to put the fire back on, nigga. That's how I see it, especially if they want to hear that shit, because all 3 of them shits was fire. That Prodigy shit was fire, and them verses old. Yeah. People want to hear this shit again. They got sick of the bullshit. That commercial shit just didn't work. It went to the point where hip-hop wasn't even #1 no more, bro. First time since 93 is 92 some shit. Niggas rather listen to country niggas make hip-hop music. They rather listen to the white girls. They rather listen to Korean niggas. You hear what I'm saying? They rather listen to Korean niggas make hip-hop music.
Rapping. They want to hear everybody rap but us because we ain't taking it serious.
Whose fault is that?
Because when we did,
that's all I'm saying. Not saying they can't rap, but nigga, come on, bro. I'm supposed to freestyle with BTS? Who I'm supposed to freestyle with? Who am I freestyling with?
Bruh.
NBA Youngboy? No offense to these niggas, but who am I getting in the cypher with?
I wouldn't.
That's the problem.
Youngboy. I'm
no offense. I love these niggas. I'm glad they're making money, but I just think that there's pieces of the craft. I remember we used to have shows, niggas be breakdancing at the shows and shit. You have to kind of like get out the way. That shit's gone, bro. You used to look around the city, and a big part of the cypher would be niggas in there spray painting the wall. Niggas be in there spray painting the wall. I haven't been out there in a minute, but I don't think niggas be spray painting the wall like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are like big pieces of the shit. Like, out in Charlotte, Gene Brown be doing shit all the time. And he be having like, he has like it's not him, but he's partnered up with some guys. What'd you say? Oh yeah. Gene, he's a perfect nigga for this. He's a perfect nigga for this show, bro. Because he's one phone call away from everybody. Like, Jeezy be on the phone with this nigga Bink. Just Blake. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's on the phone with everybody. Like, that motherfucker's the man. But anyway, he be doing this shit out in Charlotte. He be partnered up with some niggas who have like a DJ school, and they be teaching kids turntablism. You know what I'm saying? These kids are fucking animals. And with the elbows and shit spinning around, this shit look like the beginning of Juice. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what, when you see that, it kind of brings that feeling. It's like watching wrestling and believing in it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that Stone Cold Stunner really hurt him. You really think that. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel like that magic. They really cut her in half. We really felt like these niggas, we felt like Inspector Deck could really bomb atomically. We felt like these niggas were superheroes. And and I think it has to get back to that.
In the dictionary, they couldn't define how he was dropping it. Like, or everything.
That's real.
They could plead with the lottery. Possibly they find him.
Possibly.
Yo, that's just crazy. Here go 9 other niggas. He stood out. We all fruit from that. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
I love hip hop, yo.
Me too, bro. I think it's coming back to that though. It's getting back to that.
I gotta share something with y'all. And then I got a question about the record. I do want to get to the record for sure. Okay. But I gotta tell y'all, man, one of the things that I'm gonna tell y'all something that blew my mind, literally blew my mind. I don't know if it was because I was really, really high when it happened, or just because it blew my mind, but it has blown my mind every time I heard it since then. It was the fact that Raekwon the Chef started his verse on Verbal Intercourse with the word perhaps. It completely fucked my head up. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've never thought of that. I've never thought of that. That is hilarious.
I was like, run it back. Did he say what I think he said? He said, perhaps. Like, what nigga in the hood sitting around writing verses and the first word that come to his mind is perhaps.
The chef.
The chef, bro.
The chef.
The chef.
That's all you can really say about that. Like that type of emceeing and that type of science is what keeps me like I'm getting my breath back now, you know, to actually be able to spit. That's the reason why Boomerang was such a huge deal. I mean, for our family. But once I get getting my win back has been the strongest thing. But I'm still a technician, so I still listen to a lot of MCs or whatever, and I'm writing a lot still. But hearing bars like that, that type of stuff inspires me. Like hearing MCs like that's so unconventional. You know what I'm saying? I still look at it as a class, as a school. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, yo, you know what?
Very much so.
I'm gonna tell you something. I bet you don't know, Tucson. I bet you don't know this. Matter of fact, Laz, you probably don't know it either. But there was a time, and it went. And ladies and gentlemen, this ain't this. What the people we talk about right now is all family. It's all love. It's okay. There was a time when 1100 Hunters and Bip Web was kind of bumping heads a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all heard my Project Selfmatic. On the song, I said 1100 soldiers hunting for heads. You got caught in your own web. I
remember that.
I didn't pick that. You might start some new shit.
Nah. It was just funny because I'm trying to show the interconnectivity. Like all about this is how you know. There was a point in time where something could have happened like that in the 919, and a nigga from the 336 wouldn't have had nothing to say about it. A nigga from the 704 wouldn't have had nothing to say about it. You know what I'm saying? But when those bridges started getting built, and we really started connecting and collaborating, and it's kind of becoming one big NC hip hop family, everything changed. Now, I do got to ask this question because I don't think I ever asked you this question too when I always wanted to. Have you always rapped 175 miles per hour?
No.
Okay.
No.
164 before that. It was 10 degrees slower.
It was actually 300. I slowed down. No.
Slowed down.
No, that was just one. Me rapping that way. There are a lot of I don't rap that way all the time. I mean, but there's a when I did that was always homage to Big Daddy Kane and to Tretch. Naughty by Nature.
Oh wow, those are two great pulls. I'd have never thought that. You're right though. I can see that.
That was always my homage to them. It just happens. Honestly, it spurred from. I write a lot. Like my brothers would tell you, I write a lot. You mean, and the thoughts would come so fast to me, whether it was me freestyling. I started freestyling that way. And when I found out that I could put thoughts together that fast, I just started working at it a little bit more. And then it became a little bit more fluid. Being able to do it over beats became a little bit simpler because I started writing that way because I was built off freestyling that way. I mean, so it became a little bit easier over time or whatever, but I still look at it as a craft. I mean, but no, I don't rap that way all the time. No. And it's not something I did since birth, I promise.
Yo, if y'all listen to Fallen Angels album, listen to the song Kung Fu. That is Tucson, Ghost Dog, Apostle AP, and myself. Listen to me.
I forgot about that shit. Wow.
AP,
if you could take a beat and just go. Yeah, AP's ridiculous. I want y'all to understand.
Crazy on that shit.
One day, I'm gonna get my brother to sit the fuck still and talk to me on this podcast. I'm gonna get him to do it one day, and I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you take his notebook and dissect the shit that he be, this nigga's crazy.
He's an animal, dude.
He's a serious that verse, bro. You know what's funny is that everybody that's on that track, we all come to the consensus that he smoked us all on that.
All of
like, there's general consensus on that. Yeah. Like you ask Ghost Dog, he'll say the same thing, like, bro. Some people. I think what makes that track dope though, and is the fact that all of us have respect for each other's crafts. All of us none of us came to play around. You mean? But the skill level and the respect level, you mean, to me is always matched. That's the reason why like Mightier Than the Sword and Sound Chamber and 1100 always like locked in because there was just you know, it's just like the high. I tell Laz this all the time. It's like the Highlander. You mean like the Highlander can always can sense when there's another Highlander near. You know what I mean? So even though it may not even be beef or nothing on site, it's like I know their energy because I'm cut from that same cloth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. And that comes that respect. So when you get on a track with, you know, a couple beasts, you're like, man, yo, I'm just trying to have a verse that is memorable. I just want somebody to be like, yo, he brought it. You know, you never want to be the
I was on here. Like, I don't want to forget I was on here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Be like that sometime, man. Be like that sometime. Hey, check this out. Like, how much do you have out?
You said what?
Frozen a little bit. What'd you say? Uh-oh. You got some stuff. You breaking up a little bit over there.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Hold on.
Okay. You're back now, it seems.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So
say it quick.
How many projects do you have out? And then I know, Laz, I know most of you. I know you have some that aren't on like streaming platforms, but like, not only how many projects do you have out, but what has been what has been the general consensus in regards to people's response to your music when you put it out? Like I know you don't release music as often as some other people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of your interaction with the people who follow you is live. You know what I'm saying? Cypher, stage, like much like Laz was saying, like you had different kind of, it's a different kind of cult following type of situation going on with that. But what has been the general response to released music when you put it out? And like, what was that first thing that made you be like, oh shit, I think I got something here?
Honestly, man, like my first album, Strong Arm Down, was kind of like back in the days when you had CDs. Like, so it's nowhere online. Like I have like MP3s of it now. Shout out to Headcase. Headcase is the reason why I even have my own album, because you know he still had it. I mean,
you know, I need to get one here too.
But yeah, definitely
love that.
He but it wasn't released like that, and I really didn't, to be completely honest, because the motivation to do a project was mostly because of L. Jones, Ghost Dog. You mean L. Jones and Ghost Dog and Satiro were the main reasons why I even wanted to do it. I had no intentions. I was just gonna do 1100 stuff forever. I was cool with that. I mean, yeah, and even now, man, Laz is the reason why there's any music. Laz and Satiro, the rest of my 1100 brothers, Laz and Satiro chiefly because they were really on it, you know, and live too, but really on it about making music or whatever. But yeah, Strong Arm Down is the only project that I put out. I put out like singles or whatever, but the response has always been pretty good because I know what I bring to the table, and there's no facade with me. I mean, like I just want to rap. I came to rap. Not the, you know, shameless plug, but produced by Lazurus. But but that was the only motivation. So putting out that one album to me would have been fine, and that's the reason why you can't really find it anywhere, because I really had no motivation to put it back online. But that's just not my path. My brothers release music and drop albums. I link up with them. You know, we do the Voltron thing. But as far as being a solo artist, it never was my motivation. I've always just wanted to do whatever is important for the culture. What can I do to push the culture forward? I mean,
damn,
that explains my lack of music.
That is different, yo. And it's different only because I always been around people.
He said that's
I've always
different,
been around people who are like, you know, like think about it. I came through the pipeline straight from the nobodies to running with Superstition. So like it's always been album, tour, this, boom, boom, boom. That's the way it goes. You know what I'm saying? So, but to hear that, like the purity in what you just said, that we have to have that still in order for this to survive. Like it can't just be album, tour, boom, boom, boom. It can't just be that. Like it still has to be that too. Like, and that's why I was okay. After Gravitas came out, I was like, you know what? I'm not dropping no more music this year. I'm chilling. I was like, because I have to help my crew get their music out. So I help Mojo Barnes get his album out. I help Soul the Interior get his album out. Help Monster List get his album out. And so now I'm like, okay, everybody got their shit out. Guess it's time for me to come back out and play. Cool. All right. But during that process, it was back to more of what you were just talking about. So yeah, we need more of that from other established artists. You know what I'm saying? Now, Laz, what was the moment for you? What was there a particular song or a particular project that you released that you was like, ha, I got your ass now. I think I got it.
That's a good question, man. I don't think I felt that feeling yet. But I think the first time that I felt that from other people was, damn, man. I have a lot of music, man. I have a whole lot of music. Like at one of my joints, I have a joint called Ego Trip. I put a shit out like in high school, and people really liked Ego Trip. I didn't think they were gonna like it that much because it's a very niche project. You know, it's like a story album. But they do. You know what I'm saying? They really liked it, and I got a lot of people that are like, "Yo, I've never heard anything like this," and that kind of put me in a space where like, all right, maybe I make story albums, and all of them really have been story albums. I've taken the skits out of them, but they're still written like that. You know what I mean? But probably Alienation, I think. To answer your question, would probably be Alienation, because that one was when like it wasn't just people who knew me, it was people I'd never even heard from ever before that. I was rapping on some other people's beats, and some of the people who made those beats reached out to me, was like, yo, this shit's hard, bro. This is better than the song I had for this. And that meant a whole lot for me from them. You know what I'm saying? I won't say the names because then you'll then I'll get a call from like Wale or somebody. I don't want that. But niggas is like, yo, I'm gonna send you some more beats. I know you can't use this on the radio, but I'm gonna send you some shit. And they did, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of like, I love the fact that like, I love that music is kind of like a fraternity. It's kind of like a secret society. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a thing. Like if you chop up a beat the right way, there'll be certain niggas stop you in the mall, be like, yo, that chop on, you know what I'm saying? Cause they know how difficult that shit was. They know that song they never would have heard. They've heard it a million times. They never heard what you did. And they got to stop you and show you some fucking love for that. I think that's like that's what we're really doing that shit for. You know what I mean? So when I see like a person, I hate to take it back to Tucson, but when I see a person like Tucson, like I never want to put out an album. I never want to. That shit drives me crazy because these trash ass niggas don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? People who, you know what I mean? The people who don't have no nothing, no love for the craft, no dedication to the craft, no work in the craft, no name in the craft. They don't feel like, let me help the people. They feel like, let me get my money out of this shit. And when I get sick of it, I'll go do something else. I'll parlay my black visitation pass for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Get my little money out their coal mines and then bounce. I feel like a person like Tucson who really loves this shit, he's a person that you should be championing. You know what I'm saying? He's a person they should be wanting to hear from as far as like podcasts or even like music reviews and shit. These people that don't even love music talking about somebody's album. You know what I mean? So I totally agree with that. But I do think that the best days musically are ahead of us, I think. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not just saying because of our ability. I just think that the stuff that we've had to deal with gives us testimony. You know what I'm saying? It gives us like purpose. Yeah, right. We just out here swinging swords around Paul's. We just out here just chopping heads off. But it's more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like once you, as an artist, you got to find your voice. That's the toughest thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you see like niggas like Claude Monet. You see niggas like Salvador Dali. These niggas got voices. You can see a Salvador Dali piece from 100 yards away. Oh, Salvador did that. You know what I'm saying? You can see like a Jackson Pollock. You know what I'm saying? It's just paint the same brush everybody else got. But what's your voice with that brush, that little red, that white piece of paper? You know what I'm saying? And I think that like, even though we're a little older than we were, and even though we have a lot of projects, I think that this right here, and I'm not just saying that because we're working on it now, like the core of it is going to reach to the core of people. It's not just these niggas is nice. I think that kind of goes without saying, not to be arrogant, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you've heard any of the projects before, you understand we can rap, but it's just like, what are you fucking talking about? Are you going to want to say this shit in 20 years? Is it helping anybody like Tucson was saying? Is it pushing the culture forward? You know what I mean? Can you say this in front of your children? Is your wife going to be proud of you for saying this? You know what I mean? The woman that you want, the woman that you talk about, because you hate all these bitches, but the one that you don't hate, would she be proud of you for saying this shit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about that when you're writing this shit. You might push the bitch away. She like, she may have been right up on you and heard that and like, man, that ain't my man. I ain't my forever person. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say something too. Like one of my favorite lines, one of my favorite lines that made me, one of my favorite rap lines that made me giggle in history. Yeah. Is when he said, "Let Big Benny show you what the time is." I said, listen to this nigga.
Yes.
I said, listen to this nigga. Okay.
Go on.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something good, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I know Alienation word for word, beginning to end. I know every song.
I appreciate that, man.
I still listen to Alienation. I just listened to Alienation 2 days ago.
Yo, thank you, man. I love Alienation. At first, I didn't really like it that much because I all the beats aren't my beats. So I didn't feel like I was kind of like something to warm up the street. But people was like, no, bro, let me dream. What the fuck? Alone? They was like, yo, come too far. Like all these, like, they really liked them. You know what I mean? And it really made me happy because I'll be writing shit, like I said, just from my personal, I'm not trying to catch one. I'm not trying to impress these motherfuckers. I don't want someone to ooh and ah. It's just my personal feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling it authentically. And I think that's kind of what Tucson, that's what you do perfectly. That's what Tucson, that's what all of us do. You know what I mean? And I think that this hasn't been a place. Niggas had to fit, they had to fit their style in with the beats, fit their style in with the culture, fit their style in with what's going on. But right now, I don't think we have to do that. We can just be who we authentically are, use the beats we want to use, the pockets and styles we want to use, and we have the words to match with all this practice that we've done. You know what I mean? And the story to back it up.
And honestly, it's one of those, to that credit, I was done doing music for one, because I was just done even before my health, you know what I mean? But The reason why there's another reason why there's not a lot of music is because you understand your skill set. And to me, and Lazarus will tell you, I've said this before, I think it's the job of the people who you get the ones that are gifted in their craft and represent your voice and represent what you like to see in the game, and you get behind them. That's the reason why I've never had any problem supporting any other artist. You mean, like, if you rep the culture and if you're dope, I'm going to support you because I don't bring my ego to the table. I could care less because my motivations aren't the same motivations as yours. You mean? So I've never had a problem supporting. I tell my brother all the time, I think he's one of the dopest MCs. I'm not saying that because of my brother. I'm saying that because I really believe and I know what this man's pen. Bro, I've heard the word. You mean? So yeah. I tell him this all the time. You mean? But skill set respects skill set. So I don't really have a problem supporting anybody. And I think that's another reason why it just wasn't in the cards to do it that much music. And the fact that, I'm very private. I'm extremely private. So a lot of the things in my life, I've got exes and people that don't like me to spread a lot of, to tell you, their side of the story. But I'm notoriously private. Like little known fact, for instance, I got roots in the 252. My pops is from Spring Hope, North Carolina.
Holy shit.
I'm just as much 252 as I am, just as much. You mean
252?
Spring Hope, shout out Spring Hope, North Carolina. You mean? Yeah. There's stories that I could tell about that. It's just not my story. It's just not my way. But
I feel you.
Now it's becoming that way because of this guy. You mean?
Oh yeah.
And plus, as you get older, you start becoming the one that has to become responsible for telling those stories for the people that come from your line.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's on
Just
us.
like I told both of my sons rap, and I'm like, listen, I know y'all ain't been putting music out and but listen, y'all gonna have to.
Right.
I don't care if you put one album out, you got to continue the story because maybe one of your sons gonna want to be the next one to help add on to it. It can't die with me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't die with me. So I think it's important that takes place. Absolutely. Now
it's on us, man. For real.
How did Boomerang?
They're not gonna tell our story correctly. They can't tell our story correctly.
Oh hell no.
You know what I mean?
No.
We have to tell our story. That's right.
We the ones that had to live it. Yeah, absolutely. Just like we listen to Jay and Nas and all of those guys telling their story. Just like we listen to Big Daddy Kane and Rakim and Cool G Rap and all those guys tell their stories. Slick Rick and all of them. We listen to Run DMC and LL Cool J and all those people tell their stories, and we learn from all their stories.
It helps us. Hell yeah, I was about to say
soundtrack to our story being written.
That's facts.
So like,
yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely need you to put out more music because where he's talking about them suck ass niggas ain't got no love for the culture and they doing it. Those chapters of the book need to be written by people who care.
Yes,
we're responsible for
and it inspires a whole next generation.
We have to be the ones. There's nobody else. We gotta be the ones. No
Here's the
nobody
thing
else. Records and all that. Hey, do your thing. But
we let them try. We gave them time.
Exactly.
They ruined the craft, man. They sold the shit off. People doing podcasts. Not saying, I'm on a podcast talking about podcasts, but like great MCs don't see value in dropping raps no more. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Motherfuckers got to go overseas to feel nostalgia, to feel real hip hop. I think that's starting to change. As it's globalizing, people are starting to see like, man, what the fuck is this? It just doesn't reach your soul. That shit we was listening to reached our soul. It grew us up. It made us men. A lot of us didn't have fathers. A lot of us didn't have big brothers. A lot of us didn't have male influence. And these motherfuckers were that. And I'm pretty sure they didn't want to like, this nigga Ghostface had diabetes as a young man. His mom was on, hold on real quick. Someone's calling. How do I stop this? Kids got learning disabilities, brothers and sisters. And I'd imagine this isn't this place where you want to rap from. This is a place where I don't want to rap right now. This is a place where I got other things going on. I'll call you back. I can't do it right now. Go to the studio. Nigga, my brother's in a wheelchair. Nigga, I gotta give him a bath. But him doing that helped all of us. And now it helps everybody else in his family. The type of shit like, there's like a meme somewhere that's like, is a man sitting here and then it's like success. And there's like a big valley. And that valley, it said cringe. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to go through the cringe. You have to go through the thing that you don't want. You know what I'm saying? It's going... Damn. I don't even know how to tell her I'll call her back.
He's an input. He's an
input, man.
No, I'm not. It's just
Oh shit, yes you are, brother. We wouldn't be having this conversation if you wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be having this conversation.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, no doubt.
We can hear you.
Okay, I think we're back.
All right.
But yeah, anyway, the ultimate thing is I'm not hearing that Tucson shit. Fuck, drop some more music, and that's
That's it. That's all it is to it.
That's it, bro. He's gonna drop way more music, bro. We alive. You know what I'm saying? My nigga's losing weight. He's in cardiac health recovery and shit. His heart's getting stronger by the day. And nigga's putting lotion on his hands and feet. Nigga, fuck that. He got his hair redone. You know what I'm saying? Got a new mic set up in the house. What are we talking about? The nigga's coming out with some more music, nigga. We ready. God has blessed us and given us the opportunity to keep whooping y'all niggas' ass. And that's what we're gonna keep doing.
Take that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love this nigga. I don't have no brothers and sisters, but I love this nigga. You know what I mean? He's really been there for me with some shitty times when won't nobody else there. He believed me when no one else believed me. And nigga, I feel like I'm gonna drag him across the finish line. We're going to succeed. That's it. When that hard thing came up, we ain't had the money. I'm like, we're not gonna be in no health situation with no money no more. That's it. Mm-hmm. Fuck that. Friend of ours right now is sleeping in his car. I'm not gonna say his name, but in my opinion, fuck that. And I'm nice. And my boys in the car sleep. And my hands and feet work. My mind's still sharp. My back ain't broke. You know what I'm saying? We got to go for it, bro. I've seen, we've looked on the other side and ain't nothing left for us. We got to build it for us ourselves. Them niggas, we gave them the time. All right, we'll snap and lean. We'll auto-tune. Y'all niggas killed the craft. They got Koreans rapping, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not number one in the world. We like number 3 or 4 behind Morgan Wallen, who is country singing over rap beats.
Yeah.
So it's time for some real shit to come back. It's not no knock towards them because nigga, if they gonna let us in the rock and roll, I'm gonna take what I can. If you ain't gonna defend them niggas came in the country, they defended that shit.
Yes,
Lil Nas X trying to make some country music, they were defensive. Here come Beyonce, they were defensive. We let everybody come in. Come get some rap. You want some rap? Come have a nigga safari. Look at the niggas over here. Wow. Those are some other niggas over here. Look at those niggas. Wow, those are sharp tooth niggas. Those are long neck niggas.
Those are the legendary North Carolina flying niggas.
Those are North Carolina niggas. We call this one a Tucson. That one's a Lazarus. Nigga, fuck that. Yeah. It's time for us to take back our zoo, free ourselves, and do what we want to do. And I think that's kind of what's happening. Nas took back his zoo. You see what I'm saying?
Back to it. Hell yeah.
That motherfucker didn't drop no music. And they be like, Nas washed up. He came out with 6 albums like in 3 years. And then found some more niggas he like to put out 6 of their albums. You see what I'm saying? Some niggas who everybody forgot and put out 6. You like 6 albums. I got 6 more albums. And then I'll come out with now 7. It wasn't that he couldn't do it. I just didn't want to let y'all niggas eat off me no more. Y'all can't have me. And now it's time. I'm about to make my own thing. I'm going to feed Ghostface. I'm going to feed Prodigy and the niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure they got it the right way. And that's how it's supposed to be. He set the example. There's certain things I setting the example. They still setting the example. And I feel like it's up to us as like the young lions. This nigga's 50. We can't keep relying on Nas forever. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Nas, more albums. No. We love him, but it's time for us to carry that same type of energy forward. And that's what I think that 1100 shit is about. Even though we're not in the same spot, it's just a bunch of people with the same motivation, a bunch of people with the same feeling. Nigga, you 1100. This shit means MC.
No doubt.
Ain't you an MC? You know what I'm saying?
I'm very part of 1100 anyway, so fuck
you 1100.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I was like,
you 1100. Straight up and down. That's what I'm saying. That nigga Captain America said, you're an Avenger now. That's what it is, bro. It's all about that same thing, bro. Like, we don't have nothing else in common but this shit. That nigga live is like a metalhead. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys are, you know what I'm saying? It's all different types of guys. The common goal is fuck that bullshit. That shit's not good enough.
Back.
We can do better than that.
No.
Or let's work together and build each other up. What'd you say? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
He's still saying alienation shit. Listen to him. No more bullshit. That's the mantra, bro. That's the mantra, man. For real. Like I said, I didn't let it slide. Me personally, I'm anxious, man. You can. Tucson knows this. I feel like now is the time. Like, it's time like a motherfucker. Even more so than when I was on here with y'all. I feel like it is time like a mother. We're gonna miss it. We gotta wait a whole other revolution of bullshit for it to come back to this again. So I think they're like, yo, we about to strike this shit while the iron is fucking hot.
No shit. Best we can. And I've been
Shit,
rushing some of
y'all
my brothers. I might
already
fall back on rushing them. What'd you say?
Y'all already struck. Boomerang is
Oh
fucking
no, but
crazy,
I'm
man.
telling you, let me put it like this. It's way more than that. There's way more than that. There's a lot of things that happened before that like I had like some court shit. I've been dealing with a lot of court shit. Satiro went to Brazil. His wife's from Brazil. We traveling the world. He's traveling the world. There's a lot of things that kind of held us up from finishing the shit how we want to finish it. But for the most part, bro, that shit, I can play some shit for you right the fuck now. This shit, we have a lot of joints. That joint, that particular song has 2 more verses on it. There's 2 more Boomerang verses. No shit. Right this minute.
Cat's out the bag.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers ain't, it ain't just like, it's not no fluke. We're trying to playing it, we're lining shit up. Every time I'm ready to pull the trigger, there's something else I learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the marketing shit, or even with the usage of AI, with all different types of things, I'm like, oh wow. It's a good thing we're learning this, because before I learned this shit like after the product's out. You know what I'm saying? Alienation come out and it's like, oh yeah, you could have done this with it. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
And do it yourself come out and like, oh, you could have done this, you could have put it here, you could have done that. I'm like, all right, this time we're gonna shoot some videos. We're gonna go through all the little process, we're gonna all the little channels, we're gonna do all the little interviews, we're gonna do everything the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because the work is worthy of it. And it kind of gives us more time to really flesh it out. But I'm excited. That nigga Tucson is fucking back. People don't understand.
Yes.
People don't understand, dude.
They don't.
That motherfucker quit rapping, bro. Even if the heart thing never happened, we got the nigga to rap again. That right there's a feat.
Broke my heart. The day that I saw him be like, yo, that's it.
I'm done.
I was like,
It
he's
was a
done it,
lot
we're
that
all
came
done.
to it. It came to a point where it was just I had a lot of personal shit that was going on, like a lot of deep personal shit. And the fact that, bro, I really just wanted to do something else. Like, I really had no real motivations to be at it that way. You mean, I'm gonna be an MC until the day they put me in the ground. You mean, but as far as like being in the game, that was just never was the motivation. You know what I mean? Now I'm not on some self-righteous BS, you know what I mean? On some like just saying this for the culture, just to be saying this for the culture. I mean, anybody that knows me has known for years that this has always been my stance. Bro, whether it was it just wasn't, I don't know. Laz and my 1100 brothers are the reason, bro. That's pretty much it. You mean, like, cause this was not what I wanted to do at all. But
that's we all feel the same way. That's just crazy. That's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
But it's
we're kind of over this shit, Seven. I don't know if you can tell it or not.
That feeling.
We're kind of over it, but you know what I'm saying? But this time is for the money, my nigga. You already said at the beginning of the song. This time is for the money, my nigga. I've been playing with you niggas for long enough.
Conversation with I had to have a long heart-to-heart conversation with myself. And honestly, and this ain't just some cause y'all on here type shit. Listen, and I heard our review on the podcast. So like when I heard Boomerang, it made me ask myself some questions. And I was like, hey yo, dog, what are you gonna do? You were supposed to release 3 albums last year. You only released 1. What you gonna do? Like, you trying to be 60, still doing the same shit you're doing? Like, or do you want to do what you need to do now so then you can take that and invest in podcast network and you can transition out of having to be on stage rapping in front of motherfuckers all the time? Like, okay, then let's do that. Let's get back to okay, here we go. So now we're back in business. And y'all were part of the catalyst to make me do that. Hearing Tucson's voice on a track that was out that I could buy.
You know what I'm saying?
What? My head up.
Now you talking that language.
And bought that shit. And these are my brothers. I easily could have hit either one of them, like, send me the song. And I bet you they'd have sent it to me.
Yo, tell him this. He needs to hear this from you, bro. He needs to hear this from you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it changed my life knowing that I can go to Bandcamp right now and go buy this record with 2 of my favorite MCs in the entire fucking universe on it.
I appreciate that, bro.
What? That shit on my phone right now and play every day.
My brothers were the catalyst for that. Like, it was just one of those. As soon as I heard the beat, and I'm a speed writer by nature, but I'm really critical. So I'll write 10 to 15 verses for each joint because I just don't want to. Bro, I told you I write a lot. Like my brother, I tell you, bro, notebooks
15.
upon notebooks.
It's crazy.
15.
I didn't know it was like that. Jesus
The
Christ.
because I'm overly critical of my own work. You mean, and but it's
Yeah.
one of those. As soon as I heard the beat or whatever, I was like, "Yo, this one feels special." You mean, and also knowing that if I'm on here with this guy, man, I mean, you know, I mean, there are certain people you jump on the track with, bro, and you just like, yo, I'm gonna bring my hard hat, and we're gonna see what happens or whatever. Because I know this man, because I know this man personally. You mean, like this is my brother. You mean, I know what he brings to the table.
Yes,
I know that there's gonna be a respect level there between him and I, but also my brother's a swordsman like me, bro. He's not coming to play. So that made me write a better verse because I knew on the other end of that, I was like, yeah. And then wait till you hear, whew, there's just a lot of stuff coming.
Look, I'm only upset in this moment of all this very, very good news because a NAM beat came in my inbox like, yo, bro, get on this shit, right? That's okay though. We'll get there.
Yo, hey, listen.
We'll get there. I ain't worried
it's coming.
That's
already you don't even know that's a discussion that's already been had.
Oh yeah, it ain't but like 3 or 4 people that are even in that type of, because there's so many motherfuckers. There's people that I didn't even know was in the group. I'm like, oh damn.
Damn, you down too? Oh shit! All right.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, we gotta find somewhere you to get a verse in. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So there's a lot of spaces for verses. Find who?
Where did y'all find Silhouette?
That's
my nigga, man.
So
what did y'all find it for?
This is the story with Silhouette. I was the first one to. All right, so Silhouette was part of a group called the Authentics with Mike Savvy, right?
Okay.
I had always been a fan. There's a battle at Black Flower being thrown by Adam Ardente. You remember, Get Down, Son, right?
Yes.
There was a battle being thrown at Black Flower. I'm coming there just to watch the battle, but they don't have enough people to get in it, right?
Of course. It's a
trick. So that's the trick, right?
Yeah, the trick. They knew that. Let's get 6 guys, but only bring 5.
So they're signing everybody up for it. And like, I'm looking at the room. I'm like, yo, there are definitely somebody's lying. Because there's a lot of MCs in this building right now. You know what I mean? So as Adam Ardente is talking to me, there's a couple of guys whose name I will not say that go to him personally and take their name off the list because they see me talking to him. Right? Silhouette is one of the names that's on the list, and Silhouette is ready to go. You know what I mean? He tells the story that he was just like, oh shit, but I know better. So we battled that night, right? I beat him that night, right? But here's the thing. This motherfucker was so dope. I beat him only because I was mad about some shit with my ex. So I was I had a chip on my shoulder that night. You know what I mean? So but that was, you know, and he's been kind of locked in with us like ever since. You know what I mean? Like even after that, life stuff happened to where it just brought us kind of closer. Like me and Ghost Dog were there at the birth of his son.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like that it's always that's what I'm saying. Like it's always been more than rap. Like life stuff has us locked in. The rap stuff is secondary, but life stuff has us locked in. You mean? So yeah, he's been 1100 for years, man. There's a lot of us. I think as far as I know, I think I'm the only one other than maybe Jones or Seth Balance, Zone 4. Who knows every single member. I stay in touch. I'm kind of like the switchboard between everybody. I kind of stay in touch with the West Coast members, the Midwest, the ones that are out of the country.
Switchboard, kill switch. You see a theme? Switchboard, kill switch. You see a theme?
It's all connected.
No, I value them so much that I try to stay in each one of their lives in whatever capacity. It may be months before any of us speak. You know what I mean? But when I tap in, it's like, yo, you good? You good? And you know that's what it is. You know what I mean? To me, that's more important than calling you every single day, see how you're doing. Just check in, tap in with me when you good. You mean I'll tap in with me. You need somewhere to talk, and they all know that. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's pretty much what it was with Sil.
Now, okay, so I'll tell you, like I realized at a point, I was trying because in my brain, me and AP was one time riding in the car and we was like, hey, who in 1100 hunters? We was like, okay, let's see how many we can name. Okay. And so we just going back and forth saying names. And then I'm like, man, you know what? I think we might have like 12 people that we said so far. I don't even think we're service because now when I think about it, when I see them somewhere, it's like such an expansive group of people. And I'm like, this is absolutely insane. And then I start thinking about the course of time and how things have played out, how we did Kung Fu, and then how I ended up Fallen Angels ended up doing the song on Ghost Dog album with that Silhouette was on. And then like I was like, yo, we built quietly, we built a hip-hop bridge over time.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It was a bridge that took time to build. We needed to take time to build. Beware couldn't have been made 10 years ago. We needed to get here to make that song. You know what I'm saying? Drugs needed to be part of the equation, and he wasn't part of the equation back then. He needed to be part of that. So now all the pieces are in play. Yep. Boomerang could have happened 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't time for Boomerang 15 years ago.
Wasn't time.
That's right.
You needed to walk away from the game.
Yeah.
You needed to walk away from the game, and you needed to but remain tied into the culture and tied into your craft, and to go through the things you needed to go through, and for everybody else to go through the things that they needed to go through in order for us to understand the importance of this moment. To make us say, hey, fuck the dumb shit. You do that rapping shit and you real dope with it. Let's go do it then. Let's stop fucking around and go do it. I will say this, and I can speak for a whole plethora of people, some of them whose names you don't know and you've never met them personally. But I can tell you this, both of you, I can tell this because I've gone out of my way to make people aware of my NC hip hop family. I've gone out of my way to do that.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
There are people right now in places maybe you've never even been to who don't feel like this, who won't feel like this year in hip hop has been as good as it needs to be if they don't get more after Boomerang.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're gonna feel like they got shit. So I'm just letting y'all know. Letting y'all know. Yeah. Just letting y'all know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no joke.
I've got one that I've been kind of saving only because it's been I was pissed. I'm not even gonna lie. I was pissed. And at the perfect beat came about, but I've been holding on to it. I'm gonna have to email it to you. Doesn't matter. I'll send it to you.
Oh,
I'll send it to you.
So,
hey, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. Hell yeah. I like that. You know what's crazy? One of the battles I lost in my lifetime was the Mike Savvy. And Mike Savvy, you got to bring your ass on this podcast. You have to do it. Me and Sav known each other for so long. It's almost ridiculous how long I know Mike Savvy. And the crazy part is Savvy and Merlin was a group.
Yeah.
S&M Project. S&M Project. Rest in peace. Oh.
Super and Merlin was
R.I.P.
That whole bridge, bridge, you know what I'm saying, was built crazy. So for me and Savvy, even to meet each other battling on the stage was funny as fuck to me.
He was one of the people back in that time.
Absolutely.
He was holding the gate and he was not stingy with it.
That's facts. Put me on my first show in the Triangle. That's real talk.
Very, very helpful to a lot of people out here, me included.
Yeah. Put me on my first show.
Y'all recognize it, man. I hope y'all see how important y'all are. Really,
man. Like, that means a lot to me, bro. No
shit. This on some real nigga shit. Like even if I wasn't Seven Da Pantha and I was just a hip hop fan, watching what I've seen throughout the course of this, the game needs y'all. They need people like y'all that do what y'all do, that bring what you bring to the table, that have integrity in what you write on a piece of paper. And it ain't, you know what I'm saying? That means something. It means more than what most people would ever even be able to imagine.
Thank you for saying that, brother. Honestly,
it's real. It's really real.
No shit, man. I think that men are starved of love and compliments. You know what I'm saying? Like, just especially black men. You know what I mean? But I don't want to take it on a race thing. Just as a man, you might be at the bank of some old lady, but like, I like that shirt, and you might cry. You know what I'm saying? You like, really?
Yeah.
Thanks. You mess around, buy 10 more shirts just like it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just so few and far between that there's real love shared between us. Everybody thinks it's understood. But I do appreciate you saying that, man, because you're looking at three guys who have seen it all, been through it all. Word to mother, for real, on some prodigy shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? You're looking at three guys who have been battle tested. And I ain't gonna lie, man, like I said, if before the Tucson shit, like, okay, I shouldn't even say this. I'm just gonna keep it real because y'all my niggas, man. Like, Drugs was in Atlanta. He was making noise out there, bro. He came to one of the events I had up here. He was like, bro, I'm coming to North Carolina. I thought he was bullshitting, but he was not. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you come up here, I'm gonna try to get you some real money, man, because everybody does what the fuck I do. You know what I mean? I know that sounds arrogant, but if I'm gonna do a show with Black Flower, then everyone, oh my God, let's do it. If I'm gonna rap on Drugs' beats, they're gonna want to, because they think they can do better than I can. They want to, you know what I mean? Whatever the case it is, but it's gonna put some more money in your pocket. You know what I mean? And that shit worked. A lot of motherfuckers, he was selling packages like 8 beats for $100. He was doing type of crazy packages, you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, you're making 25 beats a day. You know what I mean? You might as well, 8, you know, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? This gonna sit here forever. Go and get your name up out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you're always gonna get love because you're putting into the shit. You got all this name and notoriety. You done shit with some celebrity niggas, and people are gonna try to use that as a parlay, and you're nice to people. You know what I mean? So it's not like you're a jerk with the golden records that Ludacris and 50 Cent might also want. You're selling them for eight for 100. You know what I mean? Niggas is gonna always love you for that. You like they brother now. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what's happened. Same thing with like before I was working with Yamin, same thing. He was like, yo, I'm about to move to North Carolina, bro. Because his people are from North Carolina. He was like, bro, I know it's like this. I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? And it was a long story with that, but it was like, let's just put some shit together just to kind of, you know, get in great, because that motherfucker's a goddamn beast. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of just using what we already have to kind of ingratiate what you're doing into what's going on next. You know what I mean? And the Tucson thing happened. I'm like, bro, yeah, I can't lose my brother, right? That's like the only nigga I fucking love. The rest of these niggas can suck my dick. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. We don't fucking, you can keep this in.
I feel it.
So I was like, yo, my God, bro, like
so crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's the same thing with I didn't know. I'm riding with Tucson no matter what. He could be in the 1200 club. He could be in the 1500. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding with that nigga. You know what I mean? That's how'd I get in the group? It's because that's my brother, and now he's in the group, so I'm in the group. You know what I mean? And what? You gonna kick me out? What you gonna do now? You know what I'm saying?
I love it. Oh, I love it.
But that's what I'm saying. When he hit with that hard shit, I'm like, dog, it isn't just a time to embrace that nigga to an area or try to bring an Atlanta nigga to North Carolina or expand the bridge. This is a do or die fucking moment. And all these other things were kind of like practice. Like having to rhyme with a nigga like Yamin for 15, 16 songs makes you ready to do 1100 album. You know what I'm saying? Having to rap on them high power ass drug beats at that time makes you ready to take that next step on the higher level. Cause here come them beats on that level. Here come, let's say Bink want to send you some beats. Here comes Ski want to send you some beats. And you may not be ready for that as an MC. You know what I'm saying? But fucking with drugs will tell me like, that ain't it. Maybe don't sing on this one. Maybe slow it down. Because this nigga sitting in the room with motherfuckers who have seen the other side of what I'm trying to get to. I got to listen to that. You know what I'm saying? And that having it as a resource is invaluable. So that's what I'm saying. Like, those things that were like, we're going to do a project. It didn't happen. Me and Yami, we're about to do a project. It didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? But all of it really is just preparation. I could be upset about it. I could feel the type of way, but I ain't no issue with them niggas. It's just that it's preparation, because now here's my real life brother, not just some niggas and some music shit. My real life brother with a real life situation. And we have all this skill set, and we need to be able to earn off of that to be able to make sure that he meets his, you know what I'm saying, the things he got going on. So it kind of clicked me into a gear like, time to stop playing around. You know what I mean? And that's really what it is. All the rest of us feel that way, and the ones that don't, I be on their neck about it. You know what I mean? I'm probably going too hard, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But I just, I'm probably, Tucson, no, I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, nigga, we can't miss this.
These are facts. These are facts.
We got, if we just work real hard this 1 year, nigga, we never got to work again for real. If we just really show up. And the thing is, too, here's the thing, bro. Let's say we make 1,100 albums and sell them for $11 a piece. Only. They're not on streaming. It's not on the store. You have to buy one of these 1,100 projects. What's 1,100 times $11? You know what I'm saying? So you trying to tell me you can't buy no sofa off of that? You can't pay your rent one time off of that? You can't pay for your light bill? You can't get the baby mama off your back one time with that? You can. And then drop another one. 10 more. I mean, for $11 more. Going through them people getting $3, 3 cents, not even 3 cents, 0.003 cent. A million streams get you like $1,400 or something. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'll take my little 1,100 sales. I don't need no 100 million streams. Man. Let me sell my little 10,000. Let me sell my little 5,000. You know what I'm saying? At my price point. That right there, I'm telling you, do that 3-4 times a year, you've kind of made your own life. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to listen to nobody. You ain't got to suck no dick. You play the game you want to play. And the real niggas are going to come to you. Like we said, we're building the connections.
And you eliminate the overhead by keeping people's hands out your sleep.
Absolutely. Ain't nobody hands in your shit. We can make beats. We can shoot videos.
Hell yeah. That part right there. That see?
We can do podcasts.
You read my fucking
that nigga, we clear across the country right now, talking like we in the same room.
You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. I wish the time difference wasn't the way it is. It be sometimes that be the glitch with me trying to get some of the homies on. But like, man, thank y'all so much for making the time, man. So I mean, what's next? We know Boomerang out, but busting them in the head right now. What's next on the agenda?
I got a Boomerang video I want to put out. I was gonna put it out yesterday. Satiro said he wanted to run some analytics on it. He knows a couple ways that get the word out. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to all new information. So he said, let me run these couple campaigns and see if we can get some word out on the video before we drop it. So that's the only reason I did. But the video has been shot, it's been edited, it's been color corrected. You know what I'm saying? And it's ready to go. Also, I've been thinking about this is something that I really need to talk over with the guys and shit, but I've been thinking about really not doing streaming on the shit. I know we gotta do streaming because it's streaming time, but I really feel like exclusivity is the name of the new game. Everybody's selling subscription models, and subscriptions are selling exclusivity. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of where we are with it. So if you got a thing that's kind of like the thing, it'll bring niggas over to that. Our whole lives, comic books was niche. You know what I'm saying? Now motherfuckers running to me talking about Wiccan. You know, Wiccan and Speed are going to be in the new. Like, get the fuck. But you don't know about no Wiccan. You would have came into my little niche audience. You know what I mean? I'm learning about the Scarlet Witch, and now you over here with me. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. If Scarlet Witch put her shit everywhere, it wouldn't be like that. But it's that everyone crowding around looking at the thing makes niggas who don't see it like, what's over there they're looking at? You know what I'm saying? And I think we're niche enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to sell out. We can just put out this. Everybody's like, God damn, oh my God. What is that? They look it up and can't find it. Well, where can I get it at? But how do you have it? Well, how much is it? Can you get me one? You see what I'm saying? It's a psychological thing. Really. When it's so much, like if you go to the buffet, it's hella food, you don't eat that much. You know what I'm saying? You could eat yourself into a coma if you wanted to, but you just don't. You may get like some chicken fingers, some Jello. You know what I'm saying? I'm full. A couple rolls. You know what I mean? You spend $35, bro. You think you about to do some damage. You know what I'm saying? But because you see all this food, you don't even want it. When there's no food, you be like, damn, I need some more, but we might have stopped somewhere on the way home when you don't see no food.
Yeah, no doubt.
So we come out here like, yo, you can't even find that shit, bro. But everybody talking about it. Video moving, niggas motherfuckers sing the song Seven Da Pantha, who everybody know and love and respect on two coasts, saying, oh, this niggas is the shit. Well, where can we get it? I don't know. You gotta holler at them. That right there. That's like the secret club. That's like the all we ask is trust. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think they like, we may put that on streaming because the video will be out, but I think the rest of it for a little while is going to be exclusive to people who really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I think that right there is going to get us to the point where we can take that money and flip it into the next thing we want to do.
At the very least, I told somebody you should do that until you see it starting to die off. Then maybe you put it on streaming for maybe the people who just in such a situation they can't afford to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or just out of your reach.
Because I rap for them too. Yeah, it's like you ain't got no way to get to it here. Okay, boom. We done already made this off the whatever in the back end and all of that. We want to roll with it now. So here, take it now.
That's we need to have it.
But a nigga asked me, well, I ain't gonna say a nigga. My manager asked me the other day, the project that I'm recording right now with my man Tuna Beats from LA. He said, what's your objective with this album? I said, it's simple. I'm trying to make one nigga run. He said, what? I said, I'm trying to make one nigga run. He said, why are you trying to do that? I said, because you ever been outside on the block and one nigga take off running? What happened?
Man, that's a great point, bro. That's such a great point. Oh my gosh.
I'm just trying to make
I
one
love
nigga
that.
run.
I love that. I want a shirt that says that. You should make some shirts for the project. That should be the name of the project. I know you can't say nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yo, somebody got to set it off, bro, and motherfuckers gonna follow. That's what Cedric Entertainer said in that one joint. He said niggas don't even know why they running. What we running for? You ask on the way. Don't ask right now. Ask once we get there.
The amount, I'm gonna tell you, the amount of editing you're probably going to do for this interview is gonna be crazy.
I just want to make one nigga run, boy. I like that.
That's all I want. Because I always felt like now I'm gonna be completely transparent about something. Like I told somebody a long time ago, yo, dog, I don't care about fame. I don't care about that. I don't care about being famous. Like I never, like honestly, if I'm being honest with myself, I never actually wanted to be famous. Like I really was mad when Wu-Tang came out because Ghostface had the mask on, and I was like, shit.
That's the way to do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes. Or the Gorillas. When the Gorillas came out, I felt that way too. I'm like, this is brilliant. Genius. Why didn't I do a cartoon? Yeah. Like, what do yeah, it ain't too late, too. I mean,
that's the wild part. But like that's at a point, I think at this juncture, especially with the evolution of the culture as we've seen it. The part that bothers me is this. Someone said to me the other day, hip hop's in trouble. I said, no, hip hop's not in trouble. Rap music is in trouble. The music, the hip hop music industry is in trouble. Hip hop is just fine. I said, but the problem is the hip hop music industry is how we communicate hip hop to everybody else. That's how we communicate it to other people to make sure they understand, or at least to communicate with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And therein lies the part of it that makes people blend those things together, even though they don't necessarily exist in the same space. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's, to me, that's what makes a record like Boomerang vital. To me, that's what makes Tucson picking the mic back up and saying, okay, here. That makes that vital to me. You know what I'm saying? Lazurus saying, okay, enough. Let me take the e-brake off. It's time to go.
Oh, yeah.
That's vital to me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
There's been a lot of motivators. And I'm not even saying that, like, my brother Laz is very, very, very adamant about me working again. I'm doing what feels good. And honestly, like I said, I've got a long way to go as far as like the health is concerned. So that's a major factor. But God is good. I mean,
that's great, bro.
My motivation right now is that I want to see my brothers win, and I want to see
yourself win.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see myself winning is everybody around me being good and my health being good. You mean? But as far as as far as rapping is concerned, I just want to see my family win. I want to see, I want to see that.
And it's doable now too. I think for the first time, I really think it's doable, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No shit. We started off with that J. Cole and Rhapsody and all these other guys. I hate to just use them, you know what I'm saying? But I use them because that's how people really feel like they are the greatest. Not just here from here. There's people around the world who are like, J. Cole's my favorite rapper. There's people that feel that way. And that makes me feel so good. There's girls out here that be like, yo, Rhapsody's the best female MC. They really feel that way. They're not jocking dick, nigga. They really feel that way. And that makes me feel so happy, bro, because like I said, if you were a young person, there was no one to look at when we were coming up. That Petey Pablo shit worked, but we didn't really rap like Petey. You know what I mean? So it didn't seem like it was possible for us unless we want to do like a mystical type flow, you know what I mean? And niggas weren't doing that really. No offense to him, because that's the man. You know what I'm saying? He's the fucking man. But at the same time, for niggas like us, it didn't feel like it was possible to a nigga like J. Cole. I hate to use that as a thing. Really Fonte, honestly. But J. Cole out here was like the girls liked him, you know what I'm saying? Like it's super pop. But the same thing with that famous shit. He feels the same way we feel. He is the least trying to be famous ass nigga in the world. Let me tell you that right now. He does not want to be, and he act like it too. But he was able to take that shit and parlay it into something we've never seen. There's a festival in the city. It's all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga played pro ball for a little bit somewhere. Like, there's a lot of things out here just, you know what I mean? Like, it's making a possibility. You a young man, you're like, damn, I could do that. I don't have to move out of town and go to Atlanta and New York. That's why it's so important, bro. What'd you say?
That's one of the things I got beef with J. Cole about, though. He's so regular.
What?
He's so
I love
regular.
that. It makes me happy.
No,
he tried not to be too. He tried to be like Mr. Nice Watch. He tried to keep his hair cut short. He tried to be all these things. After a while, he was like, man, fuck this. Nigga, I'm from North Carolina, bitch. I ain't never loved us, bro. I'm about to be who I am. I'm going to fake it for you niggas, and y'all never loved us. I'm going to fake it for you.
it's a whole bunch of other regular niggas that can't rap. That because he made it and made it look cool, now they trying to rap. It's like, nigga, shut up.
Hell yeah.
Let him do it. Y'all fucking this up. Let him do it. Oh man.
Now they sitting on their mama house with their feet dangling off the roof. Then nigga, get off your mama's roof, nigga. This is not in Forest Hills.
Ooh.
That nigga, he set the tone out here, but a lot of motherfuckers set the tone out here, bro. I'm really happy to be in the area. Let me put it like this. I'm so proud of North Carolina, yo. I be hating on niggas just because I feel like, why not? But outside of that, like, there's a lot of niggas like, OC is nice, bro. For real, because, what they gonna do? But there's niggas out here that's nice. OC is nice. You know what I mean? Josie Moden caught a second win out here, which is crazy. Niggas is nice, and they're just not getting a spot. We're just getting to see how funny Josie Mo is. You know what I mean? Niggas a comedian, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The nigga OC is like an internet marketing maven. You know what I mean? He's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But there's a skill set here that kind of wasn't able to be seen before because you had to fit into these. You know what I mean? But when you can he be out there writing narrative. Same thing with Juice Lord. Juice Lord is like a lifestyle blog. It's hard to describe it, but that's what's happening. People are following his journey. You know what I mean? He got the whole world. He got his kids dealing with a thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to speak too much about that, but like his way of telling narrative got the whole world involved in it. People asking me, how can I help with what's going on with his kid? And that's a skill set to get people to be invested into something like running a campaign. You know what I'm saying? And I think all those things just weren't available out here for a long time. And niggas just kind of made their own space of doing it. It's backed by the music, but they're able to do the things like Anderson's a really good videographer. He's had the battle rap to show his videography. You see what I'm saying? And he's a good battle rapper too. You know what I'm saying? He's an insane, one of the best. But even that, like Anderson's one of the premier battle rappers in North Carolina, nigga. You see what I'm saying? There's a space for that.
Doing shows for him in Shakedown Street. Like y'all don't understand where Anderson came from. Y'all don't understand. It's okay.
I'm so excited for what's happening. That's why everything we've done has not been in vain. Everything that's happened has not been of waste. I really thought it was. There's a movie right here with Thunderbolts. And the Thunderbolts, Sentry is the strongest motherfucker there is. He's unbeatable. He's like God. What stops Sentry is negative self-talk. I can't do it, man. It's not even worth it. These niggas don't even love us. Why would you save them? That's what stops him. It's not some other villain. It's not like a bigger, badder force. It's his own negative self-talk. And sometimes we be like, man, this is a waste of time. Why we even? It was not. You know what I mean? Everything we did was foundational. You know what I'm saying? And it set the stage not only for us, but for many, many others. And I think now's one of the few times we really get to pick our flowers from our garden. You know what I'm saying? And smell them. So I'm very excited just to see what's happening. Even that Seven got 2 or 3 podcasts. I've been on 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fire. The nigga's still dropping great classic material, bro. And I'm trying to tell you, I saw your shit. It was like 15, 20. It was a long time ago, bro. It was legitimately like 20 years ago.
Oh yeah.
That's insane, yo. That's like insane. And the motherfucker's still sharp. What'd you say?
I dropped my first album in 97. 97.
Well, goddamn, I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? But shit, just to be cutting ass out here since 97, and here it is about to be 2027. That's fucking insane. You know what I'm saying? You still look great. You still sound great. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you cut your beard, I wouldn't even know how old you are. You know what I'm saying? If you cut all this, you be, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I love your family. I love your children. I love your ex. I don't know what the deal is with that, but these niggas is just good people, bro.
No doubt.
It built the bridge. It built the tapestry. It built like a fabric that we are just now starting to see the fruit from, I think. So anyone who's listening to this and feel like what they're doing is in vain, or like they're not really making no headway, or they're just treading water, you're not. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of little bitty Lego pieces. You know what I'm saying? Little bitty pieces. When you step back off that bitch, you see the whole picture. And you're well on your way.
Hey, Tucson, I was thinking about what you said earlier. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna download it and I'm gonna send it to y'all. And so y'all check it out. Let me know if I need to add something. And then we go from there.
Yo, am I tripping?
No, you ain't tripping. No. I'm just saying, like, because I know you said earlier you probably have to edit the fuck out of this. So I'm like, yo, let's go ahead and dig it out together. What we gonna do? Because I mean, me personally, if you don't say nothing, I'll take this motherfucker, download it tonight, and put it out tomorrow. Just like we doing right now.
Yeah, that's fine with it. I don't think we've talked no shit. I think we've been complimentary of everybody. It could have been way worse, bro.
Oh boy, yes indeed.
I think we've been very complimentary. And I mean it. I'm not just saying it to jackass. I really mean it. I love these guys, bro. We wouldn't be doing all this shit if we didn't love the scene, didn't love the air. We'd have moved. We'd have got into the New York scene, the Atlanta scene, the Miami scene, the California scene. Not easier scenes, but more thriving scenes. You know what I'm saying? But we just built our scene out here, bro. Like we've built it. You know what I mean? They in the time we've been doing this, they've made like 9 different arenas. Not arenas, but venues. They've made the Red Hat. You know what I'm saying? Red Hat came here as a company, like, how can we expand? There's live music. Oh, well, let's make an arena. That was not the case. That nigga J. Cole's from Fayetteville. He could have thrown his shit in Fayetteville. But he threw it where we had built the stage for it. You see what I'm saying? And there's no knock towards nobody, but the stage was set and it worked. You know what I'm saying? And I think he got out of it when he came to get out of it. But it's a great time to be a North Carolinian. It's a great time to be a lyricist. It's a great time to still be in good favor with your other lyricist buddies. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a rising tide type of deal. Like in New York, you could be a Biggie fan, you could be an Inspector Deck fan, a Jizza fan, you could be a Method Man fan. And all them, anybody. You could be as hella niggas, Peter Guns, anybody. Out here, it was like you had to be Petey Pablo, J. Cole, Fonte, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like 30 guys you could be a fan of. And that's how you bring industry to the city. You know what I'm saying? It's like a mad different people that you can follow. Yeah, so I don't want to make anybody think like we're hating on them.
Oh, you know what? While you said that, before I got one last question I'm gonna ask y'all, and I hate to do it to you, but I'm gonna do it. But before I do that, since we're talking about foundation, I want to give a shout out to some people that I recognize as being the foundation of a lot of the NC hip hop movements, particularly in the Raleigh area, who may not have had an opportunity to be seen by the greater hip hop populace. Salute the Yakful Front, salute the Trees of a Different Soil, salute Pride, salute to the guys out in Greensboro, Ski, and all of those cats, Divine Nabor, all of those guys out there. You know what I'm saying? The homies down in Charlotte, Big Trill, and all them cats that killed Ripkey, all of y'all guys, man. Mm-hmm. Everybody that's been a part of the Grassroots Collective from out in Greenville. That the reason why I even know who Superstition is. My man Seven Da Sinatra.
Damn, yeah.
One love to all. I'm forgetting a lot of people right now, and I don't want nobody to feel no type of way. It's all love. Trust me when I tell you, NC hip hop all day, every day. I don't give a fuck where my feet planted. Y'all already know where my heart at. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I gotta say that, man. So y'all got to do something for me. Then we gotta get out of here because I gotta get to work. But give me your top 5 MCs
ever, or like out of the city, out of North Carolina.
I can do both.
Both. Give me both.
Ooh.
All right. Out of North Carolina, we're talking.
Out of North Carolina, and then period.
Okay. In North Carolina, Fonte, Superstition, Lazurus, Ghost Dog,
already.
Kazi.
Woohoo!
Kazi. You said Kazi?
Kazi. Ooh,
that's an unnamed name out here for real. That people forget about Kazi.
Like to me, that's only because I've always said that Fonte and Superstition have always been the bar. You mean, and the rest of us kind of fall where we at. You mean, but Fonte and Super are just, you mean, that's what they at. But also, I just believe, like I said, reiterating my belief that my brother is one of the dopest. But yeah, that's my top 5 NC. Top 5 all time. KRS, Rakim, Black Thought, Nas, Scarface.
Yes,
that's a list.
I love
Great
that.
list.
Hell yeah. Love both of them. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Laz, what you got for me?
Damn, man. North Carolina. That's tough. I don't like none of these niggas. They all trash. How about that? North Carolina. What? I'm supposed to pick 5 of these niggas? Fuck out of here, bro. But no, I'm just joking. I'm gonna go Fonte. Damn, that's tough. There used to be a guy here named Donnie Vash. I haven't seen him in a long time, but that nigga was nice. But I don't know if I want to put him on the top 5. He don't have enough for me to debate it. I'll go Fonte. I'll go nigga. I'll go you straight up. I was gonna do the you as Superstition, but he already picked Super, so I'm gonna go you. I'm gonna go.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no shit. You're a fucking animal, bro. You don't really give yourself enough credit, but you're a fucking beast, bro.
These are facts.
That nigga, he said, what he said? He said, it's not a horse in that train, coach, or something. There's not a horse on that stage, coach. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck? What? Golly, like everything of that is just perfect. It's like the perfect, you know what I mean? Like every word, even your inflection on this stage, comma, coach, like that's fire, bro. Like, I like shit like that. So anyway, like, okay, y'all two.
Reason why that happened though.
You got to set the fire so the fire keep going.
Yeah.
And by the time it got to you, it was out of control. It's just the whole forest is on fire. I struck my little match. I ain't gonna lie, on that song, I feel like AP should have gone third, man. In the sequencing, I think, because he came through with like 20 bars, and that motherfucker was like, I chose to be. I'm like, oh my God, bro, hold on. First of all, I'm glad he didn't go first. That motherfucker ate that shit. But anyway, y'all two, I'll go Cole on there. I'll throw Cole on there because it's what he's done, and he's nice to me. He's a friendly person. I might say OC because OC is nice as fuck.
He's dumb nice, bro.
He'll say the same sentence like 3 times. I was waiting at the store. Wait,
it means something.
I'm trying to say my weight was at the store. Wait, I'm telling them my weight. I'm like, how you flip that same 3 words like 5 different ways? He's so good at that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and he'll give you time to think about it too in the verse. He'll be like, man, he be getting frustrated with the listener.
Yes. He's like, y'all niggas don't hear me.
No, it ain't even worth it. He be sucking his teeth. Man, I love that. I think that's so cool. I guess Shame. Well, I'll go Shame. I'll round it out with, because I love what these people are people who I know are dealing with shitty situations in certain circumstances, and they're working through it. And that's something I want to be better at doing. A lot of times, like I said, I get distracted. But I know, like, I seen Shane lose his brother in real time and kept pushing. That shit was tough on him. You know what I'm saying? It was really tough on him. And he kept pushing. I have examples for all these niggas, but I'm not going to do that. I've seen them all deal with some demons, and it could have broke them, and it didn't break them. And they keep pushing for the culture. They keep pushing for our state. They keep pushing for dope rhymes. I've seen Shane take a rap battle. He's not even no rap battler. You know what I'm saying? But he just, this is what we're doing. Fuck it. I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen OC teach himself how to throw a festival. You know what I'm saying? Like, for his area, ain't no Brotherton festivals. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. So those, beyond just being dope, I think that they're dope motherfuckers. So I got to put them on the list for that. And they're holding it for the time being in this area. Now, as far as like forever, I'm going to go Nas. I'm gonna go either Eminem or Royce. So it's tough between them because I feel like the black man in me wants to go Royce, but this nigga Eminem's a goddamn beast. And there's just no 2 ways around that. You know what I'm saying? He's tit for tat, really. It's the same thing. So I'll say bad meets evil type thing as the other one. Black Thought.
You can't go wrong with
Let me not say. He said Black Thought. I don't want to say Black Thought.
You can't go wrong with Tariq, though. I was just saying.
Yeah. Fuck it. All right, Black Thought. I like Redman, and
good choice. Too.
Maybe Inspector Deck. I don't think Inspector Deck isn't my favorite, but I think that he is everybody's daddy as far as what we do right now. That little science fictional rap, that super lyrical, that even cannabis, all that shit that we like, he's our father, bro. You know what I mean? They'll give it to Method Man, they'll give it to Ghostface and them niggas, but they was talking about drugs and beating niggas up. That nigga was talking about shit that we be talking, like he was trying to bar us to death early on. There was a lot of style and flair. Jizza was the Genius RZA was style. I wasn't really into that shit. That Inspector Deck shit, bro. I was like, golly, he never gets his credit. That nigga's a fucking beast. So I'll put him in my top 5. Fuck it.
I feel that. I feel that. Okay. Damn. Okay. I love it. Okay.
Let me ask you this. We on the phone. We on this shit right now. Let me ask you a real quick question, man. I was talking to Tucson about this, and I seen someone say something about this before here recently. And I think Knife wanted to chime in on this shit. And I kind of disagree with that nigga. I understand Knife's point because he's a little older than us. But this nigga Andre 3000 is not. Let me ask your opinion. Do you feel like that nigga's top 5 as an MC?
You want me to answer that question honestly?
Yes.
If I had followed y'all and given my top 5, Andre 3000 is in my top 5.
I feel that. That's why it crossed my mind to put him in there. But like I said, the same thing. What's tough for me about it is that you can't.
I know.
You got to have some music out here that I can listen to for me to say you're a good music maker. You know what I mean? When you ain't got no music to make, I can't say you. And I want to say you're a good music maker. It's kind of like how people talk about me. They're like, bro, you put out one song last year. I'm saying you're the greatest. I'm telling all my friends in Tacoma, Washington, and you got one fucking song. How am I back it up? You're right. I can't be like, nah, man, that Outkast shit was good. Like, no, nigga, I can't play no shit from the 90s. I'm telling you nice now. You came out with a piano on your back. Baby. Here's the thing, man. That nigga like, yo, he had Doja Cat rapping his rhymes and shit. He had Tyler the Creator, like, nigga, Big Boy's up there rapping like a motherfucker. Are you too good for us, bro? Like, what's happening? I kind of took offense to that a little bit.
You
sitting right here.
I had that conversation with somebody else too, and they said the same thing. I said, well, I would feel some type of way about it if Andre hadn't gone out of his way to be like, dog, listen, I don't want to rap. Like, that's just not what I want to do.
Yeah, I mean, but don't show up to the thing. He showed up, gave a speech.
Oh well,
like, like, dog, we're getting into the Hall of Fame. This is like you only have to rap one more time, and that's tonight. This is the end of the road type shit. You know what I'm saying? And you only, bro. If I'm Big Boy, I'm like, God damn, bro.
This is hilarious.
Shit, but the nigga can rap his ass off. I just don't think. Let me put it like this: I think Cannabis is the nicest. Is he top 5? He can't be.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Inspector Deck in most people's world, it's not top 5. And that niggas, it's just the proof of the shit just isn't there. I can show you some Redman albums.
I mean,
what'd you say?
Okay, so I guess my thing with it is this, and I say this, and I'm like, I get, yeah, I can't bring Southern Playlist to Cadillac Music versus Into It right now conversation. I get it, but the last time we probably heard Andre rap was probably his verse on T.I.'s album, and if I had to gauge that, okay, so if I put that verse in a vacuum that year. It was one of
he was on that Kanye West shit too that didn't come out. He killed that.
That Kanye shit.
He talking about his mama or something like that.
Yeah. So I'm like, if I put those in a vacuum in the years that they came out, which have been within the last 10 years, they were probably amongst the best verse of the year with just that verse that he did. And I was like, for somebody who say I don't want to rap, you know what I'm saying?
So
to say, okay, you need me to rap, okay, well fuck it, you my man, so I'll come do that for you. And then with this. Oh yeah, nah, bro. Like,
unbelievable.
You're a fucking alien, and that's all.
He can rap so good, man. I think that frustration comes because we want more of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not because we're hating on him. We just want more. And I'll be wanting to put you in that list. Because he is. Let me put it like this. I think Big Boy should be mentioned. He's rapping right next to your favorite for all this time and didn't get slumped on no song. So how can we not mention him like that? And he actually has solo projects. He's actually working out here.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
You know what? I've never really been able to make sense of why I like Andre so much better more than I like Big Boy. I really ain't.
I think it's because he don't do no work. I really think it's because he don't work. We like Lauryn Hill because she don't work.
Oh, he said we giving out participation trophies in the
bro, like I really feel like the less work you do, the more you get loved out here, bro.
The more mythical it become, more mythical. The less.
He's just like, oh my god, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just when I see Nas putting out 6 fucking albums, and I gotta say that he's not as good as this nigga who never put out no fucking albums. What? And how are you
Nas is my
debating my Nas work with your shit? And it's a speaker box, nigga, against my Nas?
It ain't the same thing. It ain't the same
No offense, bro. I'm just saying, but like you can't a singing album.
Oh my God.
I don't know, but I know I'm going crazy. You had to edit all this shit probably. But I'm just when that talk, I hope he see this and be like, fuck that nigga Laz. I'm about to drop 16 albums. To show that nigga I'm not going. Yeah, I'll be the target. I'll be the target. I think I saved hip hop. That's the case then. I inspired your greatest to rap again.
Hey, second, do me a solid, guys. I mean, I know Tucson. I know you are a notoriously private individual, but if you want people to come in to see what you got going on, where can they find you online so they can come lock in with you, brother?
To be completely honest, man, nowhere. No kidding.
We done talked all this shit about all these people. Now you want my handle?
I haven't said it. I have not said that is a thing. Oh, hate mail. Oh God, hate mail. Please send to my inbox. I love it. I read all of it. It's beautiful. I love it. No, honestly, man, I'm working on that. I mean, that's like I said, with me being notoriously private and me not really doing music, a lot of the music that you're gonna hear from me is gonna come through an 1100 medium of sorts. Right now, I think I'm on SoundCloud still. There's other music that's going to be released. I tell people all the time, like, if there is a need or if there's a want for me to release the old music, then I would. But for right now, this is, it's all no. It's all new.
I know you see the faces all making. I'm like, hey, what the fuck we talking about? Come on now.
No. For right now, just follow anything that you see with 1100. That's where you're gonna find anything with me, because I don't consider myself I am not a solo artist. I am a part of a camp. I'm a part of a family. So wherever 1100 is or wherever hip hop is, that's where I'm gonna be at. You know what I mean? You hear and staying out, and I'm staying out of the way, drinking water. You know?
Hydrated.
Bro, when y'all ever seen me do this, some things unchanged as I got a little Laz, my man, where can the people lock in with you online, bro?
I think on Instagram I am King Lazurus, I believe. And I think that's it, man. I think I might be on TikTok. I am on TikTok. I think I'm Benovative. Benovativ. That tells you how much I use that shit, but I got to kick it up on there. It's another thing. Like I said, there's so many different avenues. We're just too cool to use. We're not too cool to use these fucking things, man. So I'm learning it. I'm about to start participating in that shit. Fuck it.
You know what? Yeah, not too cool.
We're not too cool, bro. And the reason they're successful at it because we're not doing it. I really be feeling this way. These rap niggas are eating because we don't rap. They're successful making videos and doing these TikTok streams because we're not streaming. They're not more interesting than us. They're not more knowledgeable about the craft. It's just we're silent. Yeah. You know what I mean? So their word becomes law because we won't speak. So that's what I'm saying. I think it's time to restart navigating these waters out here, bro. We know how to do it. Here you are with the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I think, anyway, King KINGLAZURUS and Benovative on most of these things. If you search one of them things, you'll find me. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
And on Instagram, we'll say NKBLK.
That's
what I am on Instagram. NKBLK.
He's about to change his rap name. It's about to be his rap name in a minute. I'm spilling the beans.
Oh shit! Hey,
new name.
So much editing out of this episode. You're gonna have to do
new name, Mo Gimmicks. I love that. It's not even. It's not no gimmick. That's his name, and he's black. That's no gimmick.
That's part of my name. So I love that.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah!
But we gotta think that's we might have to
no shit. That J. Cole shit. At one point, he was like, I think Nervous Wreck told him this. We're all in the same spot. He was like, if you pay attention, every couple of years, a business will change their name. If not the name, the way the logo looks, the way you know what I mean? There'll be some type of branding overhaul, you know what I mean? So I think that, having an AKA is not a bad thing. Tucson AKA, you know what I mean? People call Jay-Z Hove more than call him Jay-Z. They call him Jigga, or no one says Jay-Z. This nigga Hove. They say X. They don't say DMX. They call you by the other thing. So like,
bro, man, Hove. No.
Me neither. But people do though. I like Jigga, but you just can't say Jigga. Yeah, Jigga's a cool name.
Get slick. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all something funny.
People saying vinegar. You got to watch out for vinegar.
Oh shit! Look,
Young kids are saying vinegar, trying to get nigger off.
Vinegar.
Yeah. So don't even play that.
I just want you to know that I smack the shit out your child. I will.
Yeah.
I totally will. And if I don't
like,
do it,
nobody
I will
saying
get one of my
plural.
kids to beat your kid the fuck up. So
he was out there saying vinegar, bro. I had to put some salt on him.
Feel me? Yeah, that's like that ninja bullshit y'all be trying to pull. Ninja. Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, I don't like that neither. I don't like that.
Let me get my ass out of here. I know I got somewhere I need to be. Thank y'all so much for locking in, man.
Love you, brother.
Family.
Love you, brother.
Go buy Boomerang. Go buy Boomerang. Go buy Boomerang. Support North Carolina.
And go vote for Gravitas. Album of the year, right?
Facts.
What? Polls are open right now.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the description, man. Voting open till February 9th. But this ain't about me right now, man. 2.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad you finally made it here, brother. Hey, I'm glad you made it. I've been waiting on this. Oh my God, man. Good to see your face.
Anytime, bro. Anytime. Like I love to talk about hip hop. I love to talk about the culture. I love to talk sports. I love to talk anything. Anytime. Tap me in.
Yes.
Anytime.
Yes.
So our sports podcast is live every Monday night. Just to put that out there. Our sports podcast is live every Monday night, all-purpose podcast. And then every Thursday, as y'all know, Pantha Politix podcast, every Thursday, 6 a.m. Eastern time. This podcast, I don't know when you're gonna see it. It might be tomorrow, which would be Wednesday, or it might be later. It depends on how much they don't want me to edit out of this. So we'll see. If y'all don't want me to edit shit, it's flying tomorrow. Just say the word.
Hey, man, I don't care, bro. Niggas know where I'm at. I'm ready. We should do the Sportsman too. Next time you have a free space on the Sportsman, let us know.
Say less.
Because Tucson is a legit sports nerd. He be betting on teams and shit. He's in the group chat. He be knowing all the stats, all the new guys. So he'd be very useful to your podcast.
Too high, man. Look. I'm getting ready to get the fuck out of here. Yo, thank y'all so much.
I don't be knowing none of these niggas. I'm out here looking for Mario Ellie. I'm looking for Cedric Sabalas. You know all the new niggas. I'm like, bro, where's Cedric Sabalas? Have I been asleep? I feel like I've been in a coma or some shit. Like I just got out of prison.
I don't cheese for the cam, nigga. If you smile on the gram, they caught me slipping. I'm that nigga. Right? Fame for the young, just cut the check. Let me rap, nigga. Rap, nigga. Gravitas, now I'm a traveling smack dealer. Get all Jenny Lamb butcher. This is like the confessional of a lyrical career criminal. Success minimal, cause I won't.